I agree.
I remember
Yeah.
that
I
going to
remember when it
Howard in
happened.
college, man. Atlanta fools, that's all they wanted to play was Migos.
But
And
they
that's
had
what I love. But that's what I
Dude,
love because they
my
had
buddy
so
from-
many
in, like-
songs that you was just like, oh shit, this another one?
They were like
Yeah.
Gucci to a certain extent.
My buddy
like,
from Cali put me onto them kind of early.
wow, cool.
But like they're yeah, man, fucking
Perfect timing, man.
crazy.
Song's over and you back. Let's
Hey,
go.
hey.
Yeah, dude. Like the last couple of weeks, like I could even say like the last 8 weeks or something.
Yeah.
Like something every week has been put out, even like multiples on a day.
Just
like,
saying,
quick as fuck,
JIDK drops at midnight
Facts.
as well as Sloan Evans, guys.
Facts.
MIA,
That's the
cop
homies.
that.
Facts.
There can be no such thing as like, you know how they used to keep like chart records and shit like that, like this many weeks on the. It's like it's coming out too quick now. It's
Yeah.
almost
Yeah.
crazy.
I don't even wait for it anymore. I just wait
Billboard's
for somebody to
almost
say, you
gonna
heard
be,
this
like,
yet?
irrelevant in like 5 years.
Uzi was probably like, damn, I gotta come out with something again, like this quick, like.
Literally,
Damn,
only
bro.
person that is like has no problem right now because of little ass kids is Cardi B.
Oh, dude.
Because I
taking
swear,
that to the moon.
That's the person I thought we were talking about the whole fucking
I'm
time.
just
Shout out
the
to
next
Cardi
the
B.
Yo,
next.
I'm a little ass kid.
I'm expecting to see that shit on a commercial very soon. I'm not
It
lying.
needs
Like,
to. Somebody
I'm-
put that on
For sure.
Samsung.
It's gonna be in like every summer movie
Kmart.
next
yo,
year.
Target.
what?
Yeah.
I'm
Like, for
surprised.
real.
I wish it would have came out so it could have been in Girls Trip because
Yeah.
let me
Well,
tell
Girls Trip
you.
too, obviously. They're
Oh,
already gonna
shit.
start
Come on.
filming
Get
it.
your
I think.
get your shit for that. Get your shit for that.
Somebody cut the check.
Yeah,
Cut the
man.
check.
Because I'm pretty sure they were not thinking about that.
Nah, dude, everyone's thinking about that. Dude, come Super Bowl season when all those like movie trailers come out for the summer flicks, every fucking commercial is gonna be like bing ding
Uh-huh.
ding ding.
We're gonna see Seth Rogen
Like,
dancing like this little bitch.
Yeah, dude.
So
it's
you
gonna
think-
be Seth Rogen and James Franco walking into a room
Yes.
like fucking choppy as shit.
You're saying that shit
Them
about
coming
Cardi
towards the
B?
camera.
Yes.
Oh, you think she's gonna be like a 106.5 type of like radio type shit? You think she's
She
gonna go
already
commercial?
is, dude.
Yeah, absolutely.
She already is.
That's true. I heard
Dude,
on
she's
92Q.
number one on the Billboard charts for like 2 weeks in a row.
I didn't know. I just heard her on 92Q. I assumed that's where it was at, dude. I guess.
No, but she's on everything.
She's killing it right now.
You have
Dude,
like
2 weeks in
your
a row,
aunties
no
in the club
features.
dancing to that.
You got aunties
Dude,
going
everyone
to the
knows
club
that
just
shit.
to dance for
That's
that.
what I'm
Let's
saying.
say that.
You got aunties going to the
Wow.
club to fucking disrespect their man to that song.
They're not married for 5 minutes. For 5 minutes, none of that matters.
They just fucking grit their teeth and they're like, "Fucking, I know something else is coming
Sweating,
up
I'm
next."
talking. finger pointing.
Yo, I honestly think that's why that Gold Link shit popped off because that instrumental. I wasn't expecting that shit, dude.
Yeah.
That was like it was 100% real instruments, dude. It was
Yeah.
it was like real
Well, that
drums.
was a remix.
And Brent,
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
what the fuck? Brent was like made that song peak. Like, dude's jiggy as hell. He came out of nowhere. Like, Gold Link was hand picking.
But do you think
that?
do you think that that's you said earlier you thought the reason why that shit stopped was because they were limited by their labels, that style didn't quite fluoresce until recently? Is that what you were saying?
As far as music wise, like their
Like
sound,
we were talking earlier, I was saying like that kind of like instrumental sing-songy shit is starting to come up again.
Right.
We were saying, oh, the reason why that wasn't like that back in
reasons
the day-
like this, they did that shit on their own.
Nah, I don't think. I think that was just the sound, though. I don't think it had necessarily to do with the label.
That's what
think-
I was
yeah,
trying to
'Cause they
say.
found
Yeah,
that
I think
beat
it's just
came
the
from-
sound of music. Is like I don't know. I guess I think every music goes through that though. Every like 5 years, it'll be that wave of like what
Revamp.
the fuck is going on. Like you know, like when the
Yeah, 'cause
Wild
shit
Boy
gets
shit
stale.
came out, like Unk and DJ Unk and all that,
And
like,
jibs and shit.
It was moments in hip hop we kind of like, dude.
I feel like
We were young, though,
I feel like
so
the
like-
lo-fi thing's starting to come back a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, lo-fi
Definitely.
came back huge in like the Florida shit.
Yeah,
South
true.
rap.
It's
Dude,
a lot
all
of,
that
like,
shit.
original
It started
styles
with
coming back,
dude,
yeah.
but that shit started with Space Ghost Perp.
Yeah, absolutely.
And not just
Sure.
that, and down there, it started back in Chicago. Like in South, you had Space Ghost. Like, and then in Chicago, you had Chance bringing back the.
Chance really
Huge.
brougght back the real like
Well, all those
melodic,
dudes
like,
in Chicago,
Yeah,
they
that's what
all
I'm s-
work together. Like they were
Yeah,
all
they're
working
very
together
close.
young. Yeah.
So it's like they revamped that sound up there. And the thing about Chicago that I love, they had the whole Chance shit. And then on the other side, you had fucking Chief Keef.
Yep.
So it's
True,
like, what
true.
the fuck? And then you match those, you're like, this is coming from one place. It's very different from like NY when like NY
expect
just
that,
started, but NY
Yeah.
just started to accept the
Yeah.
ASAP Rockies and the Flatbush Zombies.
That's
So
true, 'cause
you know they were
traditional hip-hop
all
was, like, Timberlands and-
So
Yeah.
Florida, I
Yeah.
agree. Space Ghost, he really brought that shit into a pub kind of because you know LA is still to this day you have the Nipseys and the
Dom Kennedy.
Glasses Malone and the Dom Kennedys and shit.
Dude,
and that's
E40 's still
forever's gonna
rocking the
be
Bay,
that.
though.
And that's you get what I'm saying? Like that is gonna forever be that sound over
Yeah.
there. You know, no matter what, it's always gonna be that shit you want to ride to and chill. And why I'm glad that they're just embracing that shit, but at the same time, it's like, bro, you should have been the first people to break this type of shit out
For
of
real.
there. You know,
Yeah,
like.
yeah. They got
It's
too
crazy.
stuck in
South
like
did
the
it.
Biggie
The
and
Plateau
Nas
version.
shit, dude.
Do you think
They got too
Baltimore's on
stuck
that
in it.
like sing-songy wave, or I mean, what do you
Talk to Ace about that, because I'm not like, yeah, let Ace talk about.
You mean
that.
like melodic waves? Like
Yeah, like
um,
that shit's come back around and like
I don't know.
I feel
I'm
like
very picky
Baltimore
about
was
my
like
Baltimore.
more like
It's so
Chicago.
many. It's so
Let
many
her do
different.
that.
We have so many different waves here alone, though.
that's true.
Because you have like the artsy kids that are down like North Avenue,
Mhm,
like chilling,
yeah.
drinking. A lot of that music is like alternative rock, alternative
Some
hip
like
hop,
new age hip hop.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
True.
and then you
Punk
still
shit.
have like you go down north, other side of North
Penn
Avenue.
North.
You feel me? You
And
got
you have
your,
the scooter.
Yeah, still
R.I.P.
listen to
Yeah.
Scooter, listen
True.
to Scholar.
True.
So we got our own like I guess you could say little wave here too, and like different entities though. And then you still have the young kids who have that internet culture, and so they're eating off that, and they're like I'm not gonna say mimicking that because that's not a good thing, but they're kind of taking that influence and bringing it here and like expressing it through their eyes for what they see in Baltimore.
Yeah, and
And I
that's the
guess
thing
in
too.
their way.
Like we were talking about Trippie Redd. He's from like
Ohio.
Ohio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like he just
Yeah.
he
Stallion
got the
shit.
style from the from somewhere else, but then
Had-
was able to bring it
Exactly.
to
But I feel like the crazy thing about Baltimore
I'm not
is
mad at
like
it, though.
people like now are just starting to get into that we have rap.
Mhm.
You know, because they're
True.
like Baltimore, what?
dude.
Like,
That's
you
right.
know, like so
People
it's
just, like, I don't
amazing
know.
because it
Baltimore
catches
just
them
doesn't
off
fuck with
guard.
Baltimore, you know what I mean?
That's all it
It's
is.
weird.
I mean, I was gonna start that conversation when I said that about the music, but I didn't want to start that too fast.
No, it's
Nah,
but-
we didn't even say
get
the
one
name of the
more beer.
podcast. Live from the studio.
hey.
America Laser.
I'm Jimmy Selesky.
What?
We got
Got a dope
Ace
cast.
Matthews, second time
Yeah.
on.
Second
Last time
time.
you were on was fucking. It was
August.
over a year ago.
Yeah, it was in
September
August.
something. Damn, dude.
Right before her pop up too.
We got first time Stixz. I asked her earlier. It's Asia.
Nah, we gonna go with just Stixz.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you the
okay.
difference between
chopsticks.
between Stixz Aja and Stixz Wilson. It's two different people. So we're gonna get into that later.
But you guys are both from Baltimore, right? I know you are.
Yeah, I'm from East Baltimore.
But
She
you're
had to make
picky-
it clear.
But you're picky. but you're picky about the Baltimore rappers.
One, because I live in Midtown, like, so I live in between like Micah and the hood.
Okay.
So I see like the hood rappers, but I fuck with the Micah rappers
So you.
because like
You like fuck with like the crown and all that
yeah,
shit.
I don't fuck with the crown,
Oh, you
but
don't?
I
Why?
do fuck with the vibe
dun,
of the
dun, dun.
crown.
Okay.
Because only reason why because
I feel the same exact way about the crown. By the way, described it
Everybody
perfectly. I
does,
was
it's
like,
okay.
yo.
I just feel like
okay.
the
I like
music,
doing shows at the crown. I won't say anything bad about it.
Yeah, I gotta secure the bag.
This episode brought to you by the crown.
the music
can hate it.
in that area is amazing because like I get to see both sides
Mhm.
and I see what shows better and what supports better.
Mhm.
And at the end of the day, the music in the hood shows better, but the music at Micah.
What do you mean by
supports
shows better?
Like it looks good, it sounds good, but is it really doing something? In the hood, everybody fucks with it. In the hood, everybody fucks with it.
Yeah.
But is it gonna go outside the hood?
Mhm.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like I do fuck with that, but if you see the rappers in Baltimore, where are they? What are they doing? What is their they're in the, they just want to be we have I don't want to say no names because I'm gonna make up a name. Ace might get it, but Lil Green Mount East Side girl.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you already. Go ahead.
It's like that I just want to be famous here.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you feel like the crown scene is?
And that's why I said what you said about the Baltimore doesn't support Baltimore, because that's what I mean about show. and support. It's two different things.
Well, but then even like the East and West divide too. Like some people still are just like, nah, I live on West Side. I can't fuck with East Side
That's
rappers.
silly.
Because let me
Like,
tell you
silly.
something. I'm gonna be honest with you. I listened to Scooter before I listened to Moose. Moose is from East Side.
Yep.
Scooter's from West. I never ever looked at their music like, because I listened to the Creek Boys, and if she didn't tell me that they was from motherfucking
They from the
county, I wouldn't
county,
even
yeah.
do it. Like, I'm like, this shit's hard. Like, you feel me? Like,
Shit on 92Q.
like, so like, yeah.
Do you feel like the hood shit is as good as the Crown type scene, or do you feel like they're just not getting enough coverage? Like when you say it shows good, but it's not doing anything for the city.
It's both because they don't put in the work as the Crown people
Absolutely. I
did.
was
They
just
don't
about
try
to
to
say
get the
that.
shows. They don't
Yep.
try. They just want to stay. They just
They
want to
don't
do a
wanna show
video.
face, though.
Yeah, they just want to do a video and let it get 1,000 views, and I'm okay with that. I'm a hood star. I mean, motherfuckers, you know how hard it is to get a show at the Crown. It shouldn't be that hard, but you know how hard it is to go do
Exactly.
that, to get people to come out to that shit. You know, like that's what I mean about showing support. Because you can go ahead and click my link all the fuck you want, but that's like for my clothes. You can click that shit and look at it all you want, but are you clicking to buy?
Right, yep.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
that's what I don't care about this shit. I don't care about you liking my tweet. Retweet that shit.
Yeah, true,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
People like my tweets. I'm like, yo, come
Retweet
on,
that
man.
shit.
But thank you.
It's-
But come
you know,
on,
you
man.
might that's to me that's support because you might not buy that shit, but the next man may.
Right, yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's Baltimore's problem. These crews and these cliques, they only fucking support them. Like us, man, we fuck with that shit. We fuck with that
yeah.
shit.
You ain't even got
I feel like that's like the
situation,
new
yeah.
wave though. I feel
I think
like
That's
I
how
think
Trippy
so.
got on.
exactly.
I think so.
That's how it should be though. It shouldn't have to be a wave. You know what I mean? Like I feel like if we're all in the same position, like nobody's bigger than the next person. Why would I not want to show love to you?
If we're on the same
position.
motherfucking bill, you're no better
Yeah,
than
like
me.
it doesn't
You
really
feel
make
me?
sense. Like
That's pretty much the wave that any other city that popped off came
Yeah,
to at a certain
absolutely.
point. Like, yo,
Agree.
why are we competing like in here? We should be competing
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Why
Because
Atlanta's
if
hot
people
right
even
now.
know about Chance, Vic was on way before Chance. You feel me? Like, and then Vic he didn't let him, but Chance took that stand, and then Vic was like, okay, they did that separate things. But that's just how it happens.
Not
Like,
even
it's no problem with
to
that.
think even aside from like Chance of it, even like if you go to a festival, like if you see VA artists, it's always like, yeah, we're from VA. It's always love and unity. Like we don't really have that here. Like you might see somebody from
you from
Baltimore.
Baltimore? Why you
all
here?
right, that's what's up. What you doing here? Like,
Yeah.
Like, damn.
Yeah.
like damn, homie. Like it's all love. Like we both from the same place. Like you feel
Yeah.
me? But it's not the same thing. But you can't really think about that because you will find some people. And it's been a couple people that we've seen, like at South by Southwest and all that, from the city. It's all love.
And
like,
Art Basel and
and
shit.
Art
Shout
Basel
out
and
to
all that.
CJ and shit. Like, we met him down there. And
it's
shit,
all
like,
it's
from
all
Baltimore.
love. Like
well, how'd you two meet each other? Or like, was that a recent thing, or have you guys known each other for a
Nah,
while?
Like,
stuff be brewing for a while.
Sheesh.
Like you know how I
knew her
move.
for a good minute.
You gonna tell the story? I'm gonna tell the story.
You got it. My memory's not that great.
This is a while, like, cause you know how like Baltimore is. Everybody knows somebody.
Exactly.
So like
Yeah.
we knew about each other. It was all cordial and cool. But it came like maybe like 2015.
Because I had to be low key. I was a college basketball.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you guys knew each other
Like through
last
high
time I had you.
school.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was just trying to get a vibe if that was like, oh.
Yeah.
No, it's
No,
not
actually
new.
remember when like you asked me like what's coming up and I told you like yeah, my homie Stixz has a fashion show going on in New York. That's why I might go next week.
I was gonna ask you, do you
Yeah.
make clothing or what?
Yeah, so like
What's the thing? It's Rebel Nation. is
Rebel
it?
Native. Like,
Rebel
everybody
Native.
wanna
I
call
was
it
dropped
nation,
that
but
tweet. I'm sorry.
Nah, everybody wants to call it a
Nation.
nation, but we're gonna make it a nation really soon. Like, but nah, Rebel Native. Yeah, that's the.
Oh, that's what you're wearing. Is that what you're wearing right now?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell
Yeah, this drops tomorrow. So yeah.
Oh,
Make sure you tell people to get
exclusive.
that. But yeah,
But you also just low key dropped that you're a college basketball player.
I was.
she was. Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, like so I had to be really like I really didn't start the
shit.
fashion shit until like when I met her like 15. I had dropped my first shit in 15, and that was still low key because I was still a college basketball player. and
Where'd
it
you
was, like,
play?
I played at Howard for a year, and then I played at UMBC for like a year and a half.
Oh.
Man, basketball like got me out here disabled and shit.
My knees fucked up.
Knees, back, neck, man. So now like
That
I
makes
just,
sense now, dude.
It's crazy because like I wasn't even really like I didn't start off playing basketball. Like I used to be a model as a kid.
Where'd you go to high school?
Private school, bro. I
Where
went
at?
to Seton Keo.
Seton Keo?
Yeah. It's a
Oh yeah, I know. Okay.
all girls private school. We're not gonna get into that. But if you got Netflix, don't watch The Keepers.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but now like when I met her, that's when I first like fully geared up into the brand, like my first item and shit.
But you were doing fashion. Were you kind of fucking around with fashion the whole time you were playing basketball, or did you just completely just hit a switch?
I was a rebel, so like only reason why I played basketball and went to college is because I had scholarships, like I had offers and shit. Because I really like I was in National Art Honor Society. Like I wanted to go to art school, but nobody got art school money.
Yeah.
So
They don't have
I
basketball
just-
teams.
Yeah. So I just finessed my way. With fashion while basketball. Like I used my basketball presence to build a fan
That's
base.
smart as
Because like
fuck.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Basketball players do not have any fucking style. Like they steal it. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like they steal it from
Like
people
their
that's
favorite
popping.
rappers,
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
like
yeah.
we like look at me now. Like I'm so used to wearing sweatpants and sweatshirts. Like I had to force myself to get into fashion and style. You get what I'm saying? Because I was
Yeah.
from a young kid, from playing basketball at 7 to, up until I stopped playing when I was 20. I was always in sweatpants and shit. So
But you're kind of still wearing sweatpants.
That's
and
what I was
sweatshirt, but
saying,
That's what I'm
like-
saying. It's dope though.
nah,
It's dope.
that's why I said I got
You made it
because
dope.
like people don't expect me to have fashion because that's why I dress a lot. So when I do dress, it's like, oh shit, what the fuck? So yeah.
When you said basketball players don't have style, it just made me realize that a ton of basketball players have like the same Drake haircut.
Or the Usher Raymond, the little
Yeah.
like, moon joint.
Yo, I didn't.
Or
Yeah.
they're like they have the starter dreads now. Like
Yeah, the old Uzis.
yeah, they're influenced by. I'm not lying. Like they are influenced by who's popping.
I mean, they don't have time
Yo,
for
it's
it.
so
Yeah,
wild.
exactly.
So
Like,
many
man.
people are looking like SoundCloud rappers now.
Yes.
It's so weird.
That is weird,
Yeah.
dude.
Kinda
And like
scary.
only thing they like basketball players, they want to be flashy, so they want to anything that the flashy person is wearing, the big brands, they want to be in it. Like
Yeah,
super facts.
they want that shit.
I
too.
totally I think I fucking derailed it. But did you guys ever specify like where it was that you met?
we got a lot of mutual
Was it Pride,
friends.
yo? I
But-
think it was
okay.
Pride.
Drunk as shit, probably.
I think it was Pride. It was Pride.
Yeah, 'cause,
No,
like-
Wait,
it
which
was.
year?
2015.
2015.
Ooh,
I do
Jabari
remember that because
was
y'all had that
working
party
that.
after it.
You was there?
Yeah,
I
was
blacked
very
out
drunk.
on
very
my
drunk
aunt's
that night.
lawn for my 20th
Night,
birthday.
yo.
That's
Mind
better
you-
than most places
Mind you,
to
I can
black
say
out.
this shit now because I don't give a fuck. But I was a college basketball player. Like, mind you, like, and this party was
And
not
you
supposed to be this
NBC
big. It was
too.
not
Yeah,
supposed
it
to be
was
this
very
big.
live.
First of
Very
all,
live.
do not ever, if you don't want people to come,
Don't put it on Twitter.
Don't put it on fucking Twitter. And my Twitter is always popping. I don't know why, but don't have friends
You have
that
a
are fucking
brand, yeah.
popping. Like, it was so bad.
Shit was hilarious.
It was like to the fact that like I just gave the fuck
Yeah,
up.
I started kicking people out,
Yo,
something
and then
like that.
my aunt was like, when my aunt realized the shit was too fucking big, mind you, it was in the middle of fucking hood. When my aunt realized it was too fucking big, she's like, y'all got the, mind you, I'm blacking out at this time. Get the fuck out, clean up the fucking cups. And I'm like, at this point, I'm like, yo, I'm embarrassed as shit.
Yeah.
I just
Good
like, yeah, let me
times,
take this
yo.
L.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta take it.
I just took that L.
You know what?
And then next day I woke up on Twitter, everybody's talking about the party, but
shit
they're
was
talking about my
live.
fucking aunt. Yo. They're like, yo, Stixz party was live and shit till her aunt started wilding.
That's a big L.
Mind you, I'm like, yeah, just go the fuck back to sleep. Yeah, but yeah, that's what. And then we're talking on Twitter a lot about working together because I saw she did a lot of dope shit. And yeah. then we
Did you
went.
guys really kind of? Is this Feel the Charm thing a collaborative thing? I'm assuming. Is that a team effort or what is that?
So I mean, she can explain how it
I mean, yeah. Like,
What-
how it came about.
Cause like people don't know, like Stixz is one of like low key the best A&Rs like ever. Like she'll hit me the music that I wouldn't even think I'd fuck with. So we came together. I knew she had a brand and she was trying to build it. I was like, yo, I really want to do like, I guess you could say a showcase tour, but not really a showcase tour because like it's a planned out. Okay, these people are gonna perform. We're gonna have this type of feel, this type of concept. And I was like, yo, why not do it like one of my best friends? Like it works.
Yeah.
You know, rather than like reaching out to people you know either you're gonna be shitty or like they're gonna be asking for like a shitload of stuff, and it's like at this
And we're
point I
very,
can
very
do it
honest
myself.
with each other. Like,
Yeah, like and that's what I need to be around. Like somebody be like, hey man, you got great concepts, but get your shit together. Like just
because I
get
had a
your shit
couple
together.
corny ass shits. Just like, all right.
This
I think
feel.
we
Nah,
It's
can
even
do
for
this.
I was gonna ask you that before, but it's a touring.
It's like a movement, it's like a movement exhibit tour field thing. So like the first one we had it at a tattoo shop, and it was like an acoustic feel. My homie Akile that came out with his clothing brand. People wore it, modeled it around. We had like a lot of conversations going on. It was dope. Like it was an experience. Yeah, it was an experience. I was like, yo, I'm not really getting anywhere, so I might as well make it myself. Yeah. And like you have talented friends and cool friends, so like why not be like, yo, dude, let's do this type of way. Let's push it this type of way, and let's see what happens.
That is a big realization when you realize, like, oh shit, nobody's gonna put me on for real.
Let's do it.
I thought somebody was gonna put me on eventually.
Like, dude, nobody's offering jobs. Like, come on, man.
Did y'all see my Twitter?
Like, yo, we working out here, son. Like, come on. But
Truly,
at that
though.
point, you realize, like, all right, like either they see me and they want me to do more, or it's fuck me. Like, it's one of the two. Like, either fuck you or we see you, but do a little bit more. So you're like, nah, I gotta force that. I gotta bully my way in. So people can see, like, I've been talking about this, as y'all know, for like 4 years now. So we're Creative Outsiders Inc. Like, now let's elevate it to a point where we're unstoppable. Like, it's nothing that can come in the way of that.
I'm just behind the scenes, low key.
So what is this? It's like a fashion show, but it's really just like a concert, or what?
It's like an artist
So, like-
showcase, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like an artist showcase, and it's like
Minus all of like the chaos, because you ever been like to a show and you have clothes being vended and you have somebody like painting in the corner.
You got
have
someone with
somebody
like
performing.
fucking baked goods.
Yeah,
and
like
shit.
that's a lot going on.
Got
So
like
like,
a farmer's market at the back of the showroom and shit.
They got squash. They got
a couple of
squash.
those.
I can't even move the wrong way to spill some shit. So like it just eliminates all of that chaos, and like I bring it in close.
Is it one after the other, or like how do you eliminate the chaos? It's not like one big exhibit. It's like
it's like basically one big exhibit. Because like let's say case in point, we had Riz perform. He had his engineer dad and had one of her shirts on.
okay.
So it like brings everybody together versus like, hey, we have this table over here, or we'll have this. It just
That shit's
it comes
weak
because
because people don't
It's
people
so
don't really pay
complicated at that
attention
point.
to those tables.
It's
They're not
so
there for the
complicated
tables.
at that point. Because you feel bad because like they're bringing people out, but like the people aren't really paying attention to what they're supposed to pay attention to because their friends are at the table.
Yeah.
There's always a lot going on,
Yep.
and it takes away from the show. So I thought about it like, damn, how can I still help brands that I know without like that chaos going on? And so even though A3C like that still happened, but still we'll talk about
What's
we'll get to that.
A3C?
Oh, A3C was in Atlanta. It's a festival.
Okay, I wasn't sure if because I know you guys just got back from Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if that was for the Feel the Charm tour or if that was for something else.
Part of it.
I kind of merged them together.
Well, what is A3C?
And A3C it's kind of like a South by Southwest Art Basel situation. They've been going on for like 7 years now, 7-8 years.
I thought that might have been also you because I was like A3C, Ace. All right. So Ace,
Tell
what's this
them cut
new
the
thing?
check. Come
A3C,
on,
you got
man.
cooking in the kitchen.
Not gonna lie,
right now.
when she said something to me about it, I was like,
A lot of people don't know about A3C though. I found out about it like 2 years ago though. I had a friend Shannon that lives in Atlanta. She was like, "Dude, you should probably try to get in A3C." I'm like,
It's an Atlanta thing.
It's a nationwide thing, but it's take place in Atlanta. So it's called A3C for all three coasts. So you have people from New York, DC, VA, Georgia, the Carolinas, all come. Some people come up from Miami. You might get some people from LA that come up, but
Wait, all three coasts.
yeah,
There's 2 coasts.
I know.
Not, you forgot about the Gulf Coast, bro.
To this
Oh.
day,
Gulf Coast.
it might be
Forgot
Gulf
about the
Coast.
Gulf Coast.
To this day, I still don't understand that. I'm like, wait, what? Okay. That works.
I'm just going with the flow with it. I was like, they got it down pat. All right.
Hey, all 3 coasts got all 5.
That shit, that was like
fucking
warning
Great
number
Lakes
one,
in
wasn't it?
there,
That should
everything.
have been red flag number 1. All three coasts. Wait a minute.
It was like, yo,
It
but
sounds
A2C,
Well, my geography
A2C
teacher
does not
needs to get
sound dope.
fired.
Like, somebody think of another coast real quick. Dude.
Luckily,
A2C
we
Ace
is
made
not
up our
Network
own.
could
We
be
have
all
a
2
coast.
coasts too. They don't have to change anything.
So,
Straight up.
So how was
year-
that collaborated with you guys with Feel the Charm?
Well, last year, I worked with them as, I guess you could say, like an ambassador. I got my homie Billy Ray in a couple shows they were doing. I came down there. It was cool. Like seeing a couple shows, and then this year I got the call in February. They're like, "Yo, we still have ambassador positions. Do you want to do it?" Which is like selling tickets, promo shit. I'm like, I mean, fuck it. Like I can sell some tickets. Like, it's not nothing. If people really gonna go, why not?
Selling tickets down there though?
I mean, you're in a group message, so like it's like in a group message it tell you what to pinpoint. So like pinpoint these amount of people that are looking at this type of blog. So it's a lot of work, but
How'd you do that? That sounds crazy though.
I mean,
Do you just like Facebook message a bunch
yeah,
of people?
I'm not gonna lie. It was a lot of
Yo,
Facebook
that's
messages.
insane.
Yeah, you're like
It's a lot of
cold
LinkedIn
calling.
messages. It's a lot of
Weird.
Like I
That
know I
works.
probably was in
That's
a
dope,
lot
though.
of
That's fucking-
spams.
It's
literally
I'm
next
sorry.
fucking level.
I'm sorry.
That's work though. You know
Next
how you do
fucking
it, yeah.
level.
Yeah, but that shit that you take
I gotta
and you
hustle.
look back.
Yeah, I gotta take that
Yeah,
risk.
That's how
Like
you do
you
it,
take
yeah.
it back and you.
and
for your
I
own
was
shit.
asked like, yo, how do you feel about doing an A3C showcase? I was like, I mean, fuck it, why not? Like I
Like,
know,
yeah, you're selling more tickets than anyone.
like dude, like come on.
You say you
Your
messaged
own
her?
show?
Well, I ain't gonna say I sell the most, but I sold a nice amount of tickets.
For
not gonna
selling
fuck
tickets
with
in a
that.
city that you're not even from, though, that's
Yeah, for
impressive.
real.
I mean, I know a lot of people that
I
wanted
couldn't
to
sell
go.
one ticket in Atlanta if I tried. I was like, yo, Jimmy, sell one fucking ticket. I'd be like, they won't have me on Facebook, man.
Yeah, fuck out my messages, man.
And me and
They gotta
Baltimore,
follow me
though.
back so I can
Me
DM.
and Baltimore, though.
It was
Follow me
cool
back,
though.
please.
And I was asked if I wanted to do a showcase, and I was like, I told Stixz, I was like, yo, they want me to possibly do a showcase. Fuck this shit though. Like I wasn't gonna do it, and then like my dad, I had mentioned it to him. He was like, I mean, why not? He's like, you're 22, you don't have no real big obligations. There, you got a job, but like they fuck with you. So like, if you say I'm taking off, they're like, okay, see you Monday. Like that's how it is. So he's like, why not? So I talked to her. I was like, we consulted a little bit. I was like, yo, if we do this, like, I have to do submissions. And like, this is a long process. Like, I know it's a good opportunity, but this is a lot of shit. And she was like, dude, let's just do it.
That's the
And
way
I
to do
knew,
it.
like,
Yeah.
I had homies that were going down there. So I just hit them up, like, yo, you guys want to come out to perform? Like, it's straight free. Like, come on. Like, let's come out to perform. And a lot of them did. Like, it was literally, I got the call, what was it, like the 18th or some shit like that? I got it done by like the 30th. And it was
Damn.
like, yo, I'm burnt out. And then we went down to Atlanta and rocked that shit. It was fun.
It was
Fuck
fun.
yeah.
It was a lot of fun. I met a lot of good people down there. Like, shout out to, it was a lot of people that came out to perform. Shout out to all of y'all. A lot of work. It taught me a lot. Like, dude, you really gonna have to like start hiring some people like ASAP.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
tomorrow.
If you want to do that shit right, just get a small team of people that you know
Yeah.
are gonna work
You
as
gotta
hard
get
as
the
you.
right people.
And I know
though,
like
yeah.
I have good people around me. Like I always think, I know sometimes it gets like repetitive, but I thank her a lot because like if I brought this to like a homie, maybe they'd be like, dude, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Even if she doesn't know, she's like, all right, we'll figure this out. Like, let's get
That's
it
the
done.
way to
Like,
be.
We'll figure it out.
That's the way to
Yeah.
be.
And that's why like everybody always asks, so it seems like y'all level up. Why y'all always make moves? Like when you mentally
We're
there
both
with
teaching each other
somebody-
shit.
Yeah, like
because I don't know a lot about background of music, and she does, and she doesn't know like
shit about
that-
fashion.
Yeah,
I don't know
so
shit
it's
about
like
fashion.
we just
You both
each other
styling right
shit.
now, dude. That style
For
is
real.
something.
Yeah, man,
That's
I'm just
good.
super lazy
Those
and
fucking
cozy.
sneakers
Those
are
pants
The
are-
rain
I want
fucked
the
me
word.
up.
Like,
I like the
think
pants,
these
The
though.
are-
pants are
pants
so
are
fire. I got in the
fucking
car. I was like,
Like
Dude,
that. I
and
gotta
the
get me
fucking
one of them.
Nike
dude.
logo like changes color and shit.
And
That's
I
dope.
she
really
got like a
Dope.
whole collection of those
That's
joints.
I was
sick.
like disciplining people's children with this outfit.
I'm sitting here looking like I just came from the
Alright.
fucking gym and shit.
Super cozy
You
forever.
just playing basketball?
Fucking quit.
So did you get
yeah.
your shit up on stage at the festival?
Nah, see, look, this why because this ain't dropped yet.
Yeah. She
Oh,
was
for
very-
real?
She was very adamant on that. Because, like, I asked, and she was like, nah. Because we knew that the drop was going to be a week after A3C. She was like, I'm
And I
going
just
to
don't be pressed. Like, you know, I'm real big on time because I used to
Yeah.
fuck shit up. Like,
Yo, I didn't know that shit didn't drop yet, dude.
Yeah.
Dude,
It's
it drops
fucking
tomorrow,
exclusive,
dude.
dog. Holy shit.
yeah, so.
I wish I set up that fucking sample pad. Dude.
That shit's probably like $500 somewhere. It's some bullshit.
I just ripped
Like,
that shit
yo,
off
what?
YouTube.
Download shit. It's
Nah,
mine
this
now, bro.
hasn't dropped yet, but
I'm excited. Like,
How are you planning on dropping it? Is it gonna be a show thing or an internet drop?
it's gonna be an internet drop.
Instagram,
See,
Twitter.
I have a
Pushing.
a very big, very very short like snippet of a clip of a short film that I want to drop, but like I'm just plain and simple. I'm gonna put that shit out there, and the people that fuck with it, like people already seen it, like so they've been like asking when it's dropping, but I'm like I work on my time.
I just don't even have the
Let
slightest
the hype
clue.
build. Make
on-
people
Yeah.
want it, you know?
I don't even have the slightest clue on how you would even promote a clothing brand.
See, like if you like my
Just gotta
whole
look
like.
fly in it,
So-
dude.
I was just about to say because like like I really never had like
a marketing idea. But
yeah like a plan on how to put it out there. I just use my own style and my like
Your
following
personality,
yeah
honestly.
to like put shit out there and not even say, yo, this is my brand. I would just wear it and people like, yo, that's your shit.
What if you just got like a bunch of dope dudes to wear it and then post that shit on your Instagram?
So yeah,
Or
I mean, I
dope
do
girls.
lookbooks and
Dope girls, whatever.
shit. Like,
Yeah, we done lookbooks. all
yeah, but
types of
I'm
stuff.
very, very picky. Like, I don't want to use anyone that is everywhere.
I like we do a lot of new faces, so it'll be people like you've never really seen before, versus like the typical.
But they be
models.
popping.
They're hot. They dope.
No,
but,
they be
like,
so
it'll
popping.
be people you be like, dude,
fire.
who that signed to? You be like, oh, nobody. They just work up the street. And shit.
Yo, literally, like,
Yeah, we saw
yo,
him
who's
at
that?
Starbucks. He
That's
looks
just
dope.
like me. He's back home.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see.
So
what
like,
you
I
mean.
like to see what
I see
I
what you
do is
mean.
I like to build like. They
It's
don't
about
have
the
more
people.
following than me, but they have a great following that it can match me. So it's like I like to bring people up with me because I'm very, very private. Like she could tell you like I hate working with new people. If I work with somebody, I feel like
It's
I
'cause
built that
we know- yeah.
relationship and I'm used to them. Like I have really, really bad OCD. So like if you don't work how I work, even if it like comes out nice and you don't do what I want, I'm not using it. Cause it
Oh,
was
okay.
like I'm big on if it
It's about
doesn't
the vibe,
benefit me
honestly.
or
Yeah.
benefit you, it's pointless. If
True.
I can't be just doing things to just be doing them, especially when I'm trying to start a brand. You know, I have to like show people face what I want them to see first. If I put out slop and rush shit, that's what they're gonna think. You know,
True. Yeah, you can only put something out once.
and not just that. How I look at shit is like if I wouldn't wear it all day, like I had to tell myself, yo, stop wearing this shit. Like if I can't wear that shit every day, I'm not putting it out. You know.
True.
I love that though.
Yeah.
It's all like you'll rarely ever see her like it's something else. And then it'll be a Baltimore brand like Currency or something like
Yeah.
that. Like it'll be like, yo. But for the most part, it's Rebel Native, and that's how I kind of had to change my mentality. Like, yo, why am I spending like $80 and like my homie has a whole brand over here? Let me just buy all her shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
for
You had to-
real.
and that's that
She-
mentality
they
just
actually
changed
have
everything.
more of their my shit than I actually don't. This is the only thing I have of my shit, and like
I have
and like
everything.
the
I think,
unreleased
like,
shirt and
yeah,
like one
these-
other shirt. My
Yeah,
grandma
when that
has
shit
more
comes
shit
out,
than me.
you're about to, on the next one.
Well, are you picky? Are you
New
picky about?
unreleased shit.
Are you picky about which artists wear your shit on stage?
No and yes, but I'm like
What did I say though? I'm sorry.
say
sorry.
no because like
We got no end yet.
okay, so
far.
I'm
That was
gonna
so
explain.
alive.
No, I'm gonna
It's
explain.
yes, I'm
So
sorry.
like I don't want the right person to be in my shit at the wrong time.
Hey, I mean,
That's true.
I'm not okay. I would love 500 sales in a month, but I'm a one person team. She has like
It's like 5 of us.
like
Like for real.
I go to the print shop. I order shit. I design all the shit. My brother's in San Diego in the Navy,
Chris.
and then my best friend he's in college, like his senior year. So it's like, and they are just like the business brains. I'm like the full creative and designer. My brother helps, but he pinches off of me. So it's like if I was to do that shit, you know how like. And I hate shipping shit already. I have like 20 30
stressful.
orders in 2 weeks. And I'm like, what the fuck? I gotta go to the post office.
I hate doing.
I tell
hate
her
going
all the
like
time,
FedEx
like,
or UPS.
yeah,
or
so you
anything,
feel
dude.
like, so if I can't have like 500 orders right now.
that's true.
I
didn't think about
can't,
that.
like,
I didn't think
and
about
not just that, like, I would love that, but it's like at the same time, are those people wearing my shit because they love it and
Or
they
'cause I
know it
paid
and they
you to-
want to know
yeah.
it, or because that artist has that shit on, they just like, or I'm just gonna wear this one item because this artist had this one item on. I don't care what else they got. You know what I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
don't want people to overlook my other shit because so that's why I'm picky about who wears my shit. Because I mean, I met Uzi, hung with Uzi. Chance follows me and fucks with me. I hang with Taylor. Taylor has unreleased shit. Like artists that I'm
Gang, gang,
around
gang, gang.
and shit like that. So it's like I've been around
I'ma say
people.
something.
I like Common has gear and shit. Like I've been around people who's had shit and Mac Miller and all of them that I could have forced my shit in their hand, but I knew like, yo, you're not ready for that. Mind you, like I was still in college until this year. I graduated like a semester early, but that's when I just had time to fully sit back and fully take control of my brand. You
That's
feel me?
fact.
Yeah.
So I'm not ready for 500 sales in a month just yet. Maybe like in 2 months.
How would
but
you get ready for that? Like, are you
Like
planning
I
on
said,
hiring
like,
somebody?
basically
I
in
would
like
get
2
ready
months?
for that.
So like that's what I was just about to say. Like I'm never gonna
Even if
hire
you have a
outside
team.
of my family. Like I have her. I have Ant, I have Paul, I have Crash, I have my boyfriend, I have my best friend Sid, I have my best friend Capri. That's all I need because they're the people that have invested into me, and my best friend Sid that have invested into me this far along, that knows the brand right now to see where I need to go. And shout out to Jordan, who's like my consultant. Like I talked to him about everything, and he's like outside of fashion, which is weird. But like, I don't think, like she said, I don't think I would ever prepare for it because honestly, I never had that big picture for my brand because I just love fashion. Like I told you, if I had the same people bringing new people, that's all I need. I don't need an artist that really doesn't care about my brand bringing new people. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, the money's nice, but is my brand going where I want my passion to go? You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's wild.
yeah, like it's not really about the money at this point. It's about the respect and the recognition. Because like I said, I could have had my brand in people's hands. Like,
yeah, but you don't want fucking Katy Perry rocking it or something.
that's you get okay. So you understand? You
I see
get what I'm
exactly,
saying? Like,
yeah.
I just don't understand. Like,
You don't saturate.
Fucking
okay, I
Iggy
love
Azalea,
Off-White,
like,
but
fuck that
looking
shit.
at Sarah Jessica Parker and Off-White, I was like,
It's okay, cool, but eh.
so I have a vision for my brand. You feel? I have the vision to have.
I'm not mad at it,
I
but
have the
like,
visions
yeah.
for the Trippies and the Uzis and them, because that's their style.
I was just saying, grab it up higher.
You feel me? Like,
Whoa, okay.
like
Sorry.
that's the style that I want to veer into it that way. You know, like people just out here putting anybody in their shit so that their shit can blow.
With
Looking
no
goofy.
vision either.
Yeah, like I have a vision for that shit.
You gotta have
like,
a vision. You gotta know what you're doing and why you're doing it. Like you just don't want to be out there like, okay, so this person has a brand. And I know it's easy to do it, so I'm gonna do it. Okay, cool. Like you could sell 100 shirts. Okay, why you selling 100 shirts?
Well, you could use it as a jump off in a way.
Yeah, as long as you know why
but
you
no,
doing it, you don't know.
cosigns don't always help. Cause like some people they only have that one fucking design.
Yeah,
Me,
and also,
I don't.
if something gets fucked up, then like I don't know, like
'Cause let me
with
tell
that
you,
A$AP
antisocial-
Bari shit
oh,
with the fucking.
We gonna get into that.
Sorry, Barry. It's sad, Barry.
Like you know, like
Sad.
Neek
Dude,
Lurk
Nike
from
dropped that deal in a
Anti-Social
fucking
Club.
instant.
What happened?
Sexual assault and shit.
Oh,
Yeah, we gonna bypass that
that's a
situation.
bad.
It's bad.
We ain't gonna
bad
even
luck.
we ain't even gonna waste time on that
Nike,
talk because
Yeah,
that
yeah.
shit like
it's bad.
it's cut and dry right there. That was plain and simple. Don't do that shit. But like the thing about, I look at Neek Lurk right now, Anti-Social Club, and that dude is famous as shit, and he like sells over like 1,000 pieces initial drop, and niggas are on his motherfucking Instagram like, where the fuck is my shit? You didn't ship my shit yet.
Damn.
And all like he said, like I'm still to this day, he's still a one-man team. You get what I'm saying? So like I don't want to jump too fast and then I can't catch up to myself because that's how you get lost. Then I gotta live up to the next drop. Then live up to the next drop. I want to work on my own time.
I'm saying if that shit started to pop off for you, do you feel like you'd have any problem just getting somebody like, yo, you're my fucking
this shit's gonna
mailer
pop
guy?
off tomorrow.
That's what I'm saying. But like, when that shit pops off, let's say, at what point are you gonna be like, yo, I gotta fucking call up my friends and be like, yo, I will hire you to be the fucking post office dude. Just fucking shit my shit.
I'll be with it.
I was just about to say Ace would say it to me before I
I'll be-
would because
Yeah,
I'm
that's
a
true.
person that would try to do shit on my own.
Yeah, that's very true.
To the max. Because I know like I'm gonna push myself to the limit as much as I can. Because even to this day, like I had an intern and he was willing to do the shit.
You had an
But he couldn't-
intern?
He couldn't
Yeah.
my
Yo.
schedule, so it's like I just do that
It's like,
shit.
I'm in school.
I want to do fashion.
Yeah, so it's like
Can I get credit for this?
yes, it's like I would do that shit to the max.
Do I get-
Like I want to get to the point where I do
Professor
want my shit to get there because my friends hate their fucking jobs. Like you know, and it's like they would love doing what I could give them the opportunity to.
Yeah,
What do you do currently?
Fashion.
rebel native. That's why
I
we
quit my
hustling.
job. Fuck my boss.
Hey,
Yeah.
I don't
real
care.
talk.
I don't even care who listening to this shit. If y'all ever see Charm City Pedal Mill and y'all see my motherfucking face up there, be like, hey, that's my man Stixz, but fuck y'all. All right? Say that
Straight
straight
up.
like that and like put that shit in all caps.
I heard y'all
Was that
some
like
wars.
a cycling thing?
Yeah,
or-
I was like the GM there.
Oh shit.
for real?
They were assholes.
Fuck
was
them.
super
I see them, I'm
assholes.
smacking them on sight.
Oh shit.
Damn.
I still love BCPS, by the way.
Yeah,
guys
but like
are great.
not like
Baltimore
saying
County
like
Public Schools? Or?
I work there. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. So
dope.
like my friends are in like
They're dope.
journalism
Hey.
and shit. They like working like at Sprint and like other shit.
People,
like,
we really have
fuck
real
this.
jobs.
Yeah, like you
That's
feel me?
crazy
Like,
about real careers.
yeah, so like I
fuck
was
it.
doing that shit. I was a GM there and shit, doing corporate life, and I hated that shit. It shouldn't even
Does
have been
suck.
corporate, but it
Yeah.
was corporate for no fucking reason.
What? I don't want to blow up your spot, but where in BCPS do you work, and what do you do?
You mean like what school?
Well,
Shout out
yeah.
to, shout out to Westtown. Like I work at Westtown
Yeah.
Elementary. We like specialize in like autistic, Asperger's children. So,
Is that what
like,
you do? Special education or?
A little bit of both. A little bit of special ed, a little bit of general ed. Cause like general education is just as crazy as special ed. Like
Yeah, they're just
those kids are just
young
off the hook.
ones.
So like,
Yeah.
if there's problems, if you need help, they call Miss Asia.
There's some talented
And I'm-
kids.
And then and I always tell people like that's
Oh,
kind of
shit,
how
your
I
names are
built.
both Asia. I just thought about that.
Hers Asia's Aja.
You're Aja,
Yeah,
dude.
it's a Islamic
Asia.
name.
Yeah.
You told me it was Asia.
Oh, you talking about Stixz? I thought you were talking about me.
Yo, you can't be asking her shit when she's, you know.
Damn.
You went out. To
Spoiler
do whatever.
alert.
And
Yo.
I was like, yo, Ace, is it pronounced Aja or Asia?
My
And she
G.
was like, Asia.
I thought you were talking about me. I was so smacked. Like,
Asia. That's why when I introduced her,
Damn.
she was like, we're skipping right over that. I was like, damn, you blew it.
that was my bad.
Nah.
See, I
Damn.
originally thought it was
Yeah,
Aja.
that's two different people.
AJA. That seems like
Aja.
Aja to me.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
It's all good. It's all good.
Asia
I
I tried
tried.
about herself, yo. It's like, nah.
That's the Gemini. I'm sorry. I don't remember what the fuck we were talking about.
About the kids.
Oh yeah. My kids kind of inspired Phil the Charm for real. Like, I always tell people one of my students, Damien, actually helped me with like the A3C flyer.
Damn.
I was like, what you think about this? He was like, okay, you should do like a border. I'm like, okay.
It's an elementary
Should
school?
put,
Elementary
in a
school.
book.
Dope.
Wow.
Like,
Wow.
So I've been there for 2 years now.
That's what we're here
Yeah.
for, though. Like to bring up because
I'm
like,
about the
you shouldn't
kids
have
for
to
real.
go to
I'm all about the
like
kids.
college to learn this shit. In
No.
school, they should teach you young
Yo,
so
we
that
were-
you can start this shit on your own. It's, you know, like so that when you get to our age or like when you get to 18 and 19, people are like, all right, here's this investment. Because I seen you've been building it up since elementary school. You've been learning.
Yep.
You've been putting your time and investment to it. When like I didn't learn this shit in school. Like you feel me? Like
Yeah.
I had literally like after I stopped modeling, I had basketball. You know, like I did my art on the side, but I didn't have nobody to teach me how to sewing classes or screen printing classes or graphic design classes or you know music recording and shit like that.
That's really not in
Yeah.
any school almost. I mean, it
No.
wasn't in our school.
Well, it's funny
at
because
least.
now we have like music therapy. It's not really like recording, but like you have raw instruments, pianos, guitars. Now it depends on like the child. So like it depends on if they're severely autistic. You can request that. If you know your kid has like a musical ability, you can request for them to get music therapy. It took years though. Like I tell people that shit took time.
And not
like,
just that, like we don't have recreation centers, and like
No,
when I
we
went to
don't.
Chicago, YCA, which produced a lot of their artists out of there, like, and you go to these other spots, like we talk about it. Baltimore lacks these spots of poetry and spoken word and these outlets because they close all these rec centers where you could have studios and shit like that. And so it's like now, like only way the kids can learn is if they know someone.
Yep.
You know, so it's crazy because the only thing that they're trying to force into the kids now is sports.
Yeah.
But it's like, yo, kids need these other outlets. Like my little nephew takes every picture on my Instagram. You feel me? And this dude can draw off of just looking at a photo. He can draw Odell Beckham. You feel me? Like, but he only reason he's got there because of me.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't taught in school. It was because they don't try to expand from the kids, you know,
Yeah.
and that's what I love, like what she does, because every time I talk to her, it's like the kids are expanding her thought process. It's more than
Absolutely.
she's expanding theirs, you know,
Absolutely.
like, and that's how it should be. Like you want to see how you can give things to the children because they are the future. They're the youth. They're going to be the ones that take my brand to the next level, you know, like literally soon, like they're going to be the ones that are wearing the shit, the next music artist, the next fashion, you know? So it's like, if you teach them and instill that into them now, they're no.
They've almost dumbed public schools, not just public schools. I don't know how private schools are, but they've almost dumbed it down to just the baseline
Yes.
general
Yeah.
education.
They
And now
did.
You almost have to go to college to get a specialized education in
Yep.
any.
And not even
Yep.
community college now,
Yeah,
which
well,
is
not
fucked
even
up.
college
Exactly.
sometimes,
Community
too.
college
Like,
is-
fuck it. Like me and Jimmy both like dropped out just to pursue like what we actually wanted to do because we couldn't do it in college. Like
That's
they
what I'm saying.
force
Like,
you to like
yeah.
relearn.
Exactly,
Basic
because
shit,
they
yeah.
basically have to take the
Crazy.
first 2 years of college teaching you all the shit you should have learned in school. Like,
Yep.
it's
Yep.
like, why am I paying for this shit now?
Mhm.
Like, this shit was supposed to be free so I could come to you and be like, this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
Instead, they're like, all right, well, you're obviously still dumb as fuck. So we're going to get the first 2
Yo,
years.
okay. No, literally, that's the only reason why I graduated early because I had to go to take so many fucking summer classes. They were like, man, we gonna count these towards your credits. Like, and I'm like, the fuck y'all better? Like, I'm not this dumb. Like, y'all didn't never teach me this
Yeah.
shit. Like, and like in private school, like if you tested out or something, you didn't have to take it no more. So in 10th grade, I was done with math. And then here come SATs, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you need motherfucking Calc 1." I'm like, "What the fuck? I only went to fucking Geometry 1 like, because like, and that's how they set you up, like, because they only give you that baseline.
It's just incompetence more than anything. It's just they don't know what the fuck they need to do, almost.
because their testing baselines are fucked up to begin with. They're testing every kid to be the same.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do that,
They're
man.
just trying to
Especially
streamline
not in
it,
Baltimore
yeah.
City with the lead rate is like 80%.
Yep.
You cannot test left and right the same. You can't test East and West Side kids the same because it's probably 3 schools over West that these kids can go to, and it's probably 6 over East that these kids can go to. You cannot test them the same because it's 60 kids in the classroom over here and it's
Yep.
20 over here. You
Yep.
cannot test them the same. So their baseline is fucked up. You get what I'm saying? Like,
I feel you completely.
they cheating the kids. Like,
It's
an
just
enormous
laziness. They
amount.
don't feel like having to put in the fucking extra
changing
work
the
of-
grades and shit just to pass them to get them out of there because they get that next round
Yeah.
for like that shit's fucked up. That's why you gotta use these outlets that we have to teach
That's why I
them.
smoke a lot of weed. Hey, yo, for real, like I be at work like, dude, I need
Just
a blunt.
saying
Like,
this now
is
because I can
crazy.
say this shit. Like,
This is
we
fucking
got me through
sad.
college.
Weed gets me through work.
It got me through
I hope
college.
Scott's not listening to this.
Like, this shit really got me
Shit.
through college, which is an amazing thing because I graduated really great grades. Without
Yeah,
the
there you
weed, I
go.
would not have went to class.
I couldn't even imagine if
They
I
didn't
smoked.
test
I used
you
to-
for like
school.
basketball or anything?
Yes, but I got clean for 3 months. They only test
Hey.
once you passed. They didn't test you again.
There you go.
Yeah,
They
but that's
fucking
always why I
drug
wa-
test you for college sports.
D1, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
ass.
Don't
Damn.
go D1, kids. It's
You were D1?
yeah.
Holy, that's a lot of fucking work.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Yeah.
why my brain
That's like
just
the
now
most
taking
popping
off.
team out of UMBC too, right?
Yeah. Shout out to UMBC women's basketball.
Yes,
They're gonna get the
sir.
champions.
UMBC. They're
Yeah.
coming
Y'all
up,
were
dude.
nice too.
Yeah,
yo.
man.
They're
Shout out to
coming
my
up,
best
man.
friend Capri though, because she was whooping ass, man.
Shout out to
And she
UMBC
failed
wrestling,
drug
dude.
test.
They're coming up, dude. They're about to be a team in a bit.
Oh, I used to see them always practicing though.
They're always practicing, just waiting until they
They gonna-
become a team.
You
Please
know,
let us wrestle other
Freeman, like, man, I'm gonna put money into academics.
They bought their
Wrestling, we
own
gonna
fucking
get y'all.
mats and shit. They were like,
Shout out-
"Will
no, that's
please
hustle,
use the
though.
gym?"
They're,
3D
they're some
printed
smart
all the
kids.
mats.
Because no, shout out to UMBC though, because we do have a recent graduate that is about to go to NASA. Well,
Oh,
that's
that's
working with NASA
wow,
for space.
dude.
Yeah, man. Shout out to him though. Yeah.
That's what's
Real
up.
talk. I didn't mean to fucking cast shade on UMBC. They're fucking dope. Sick ass club team. Brandon Buckingham was on it. This is senior season, dude. I think he might win nationals.
Yeah.
I
Shout
hope
out
so.
UMBC.
He fucking. That would be great for you guys, dude. If you guys won nationals wrestling, probably not. Nobody would give a shit.
Team, dude. You get a real team.
No, yeah, dude. Nobody would
Real
give a
shit.
shit. People be like, all right.
Well, yeah, 'cause he's
Okay.
graduating.
What
So
the
it's like,
Another
Like,
thing
best
under our
guys
belt.
going.
Yeah.
Exactly. What a letdown. Like, that would have been great if you were around.
Straight up.
Right guy,
I
wrong
guess we
time,
don't
dude.
need to use the money for the team anymore.
That's facts.
You just get bonuses, I guess.
When is the next? Like, I mean, like when is the next Feel the Charm thing you guys are planning?
I know it's gonna be in November, definitely.
Here or where?
Okay. So that's
It's a
long
tour,
story.
man.
It's a tour.
My biggest goal is like the biggest festival ever. I'm gonna end off here in Baltimore
Okay.
next summer. Yeah. So I got the
Yo.
okay,
You
but I
guys
don't want
should-
to. I don't want to talk too much about it because
Yeah, I ain't gonna say nothing about it.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna say this. You guys should, whatever you guys do with the Baltimore Comedy Festival, you guys should make that some type of collaborative
Oh,
thing,
for
dude.
real.
let's do it.
Dude, yeah,
That's
our
dope.
fucking so me and a couple other comics in Baltimore put together like the first annual Baltimore Comedy Festival this past year.
Oh,
I'll
that's
show you
what's
some of
up.
the shit after, but
Cool.
yeah, man, it was we did our like main like final show at the Auto Bar.
It was like
We
15
had-
different venues.
Yeah,
That's
there was
what's
like
up.
15 different venues. We had that like LED billboard. We had our
183. Yeah.
flyer
that's
on there.
fly.
We
That's
had like
fly.
it mentioned on the radio. Like it got like crazy. It was just asking favors of fucking everyone. we
Absolutely.
knew.
That's
Shout
how
out
it
to
always
Ivan
is.
Martin, by the way.
Shout out
Shout
to
to
Ivan Martin, dude.
Ground up.
That's like the fucking. That's the man. Ivan
Yo,
Martin.
next one.
He
We're
is
You guys
the
should
man,
meet,
dude.
to be honest. But
Honestly, no, for
but
real.
Yeah.
Next one, we're in that motherfucker, yo.
You know, us,
You
we
know I
like some
love
funny
comedy,
shit. I'm about to
bro. I
say,
love
yo,
comedy.
we love some
Yo,
funny
okay,
shit.
so you
yo.
missed Tony Woods. He was the festival headliner.
dude, he's in
a
town this week, too.
He's a killer. But yeah, Auto Bar, like never seen it that packed before. Like shout out to like Juice and all those guys' shows, but like people
Fuck you
literally,
guys.
literally to the
Fuck you
bathrooms. People to the bathrooms, the standing room to the
That's
bathrooms.
That's some good comedy
And then,
then.
Hell yeah.
And then literally, the Auto Bar didn't think it was gonna be packed, so they had one bartender and one dude at the door, and they were slammed. Like before the show even
Yeah.
started, there was a line from the bar that like went almost out to the door line.
The bartender's like, "What the
Yeah.
fuck, man? I like Juice way more.
So bring Juice and Jet
Bring
back.
Juice
Yeah.
and Jet back. I can't keep
Funny as
up."
hell.
Sorry, we only staff for Juice and Jet tonight. I can handle.
It's not fair. Hella tips though. Shout out to
Dude,
her.
for
Hey,
real, she
yeah,
made
bro.
fucking bank.
Shout
Oh, I
out to
bet,
her.
Easily,
dude.
like,
She was probably like, "I love the Baltimore Comedy Festival."
They need to
Dude,
come
I
back
think it was
more.
like 110 people, man. It was
Wow.
crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, that is packed for
That
us.
was something.
Like, show,
But,
show.
Especially for
So you're
Auto
saying the
Yeah.
next thing
Bar. It's gonna be definitely in New York.
for sure in New York?
Yes.
So next thing, like
Ooh.
us collaborative.
I'll
Why? Why New
now,
York?
What part?
Well, we're taking it back home. Like,
Are you guys from New York?
well, that's where like the first one happened. So
Okay.
we've been like moving around for the past year, going to different festivals, going to different shows, just showing people the merchandise. You know, me, I still, do my work with everybody, the homies. So I still had my shows coming in. She came out and like, it was dope. It was a dope year. So it's been a year. It was what, September 25th?
Fifth or first, some shit like
Let's say
that.
September 24th was her year anniversary for the first pop-up. So we were like, fuck it. Like, we have a lot of homies in New York. Like, it was dope, and we want to do it double. We're coming out. I really don't want to talk too much about it.
That's gonna be
But
lit.
it's gonna be pretty fun. I got a couple homies on the bill from Jersey.
You said it's
dope.
gonna be on November.
It's definitely gonna be in November.
Yeah, we're gonna be in New York in November.
What's
True.
up?
Yo, what
What's
weekend?
up?
Wait, what day? What day? Oh wait, can you even
Planned
release
out,
that?
like-
yet?
oh, you
we'll
gotta
talk
talk
about it
about it.
later.
I'm
We'll talk about it
thinking-
later.
I'll
Hey.
say
It's okay.
first week.
First
Ooh.
week.
So
We
that
will
gives
not
you.
be there.
Hey, let's just say.
Wait, when are y'all gonna be?
Third week.
The
Third week. That's all I'm gonna say right now.
Third week.
That's when we're there.
Thanksgiving time.
No,
That's
no.
fourth
That's
week.
that's
That's
like
the
the
fourth.
yo. November
it's
has
the
like
17th to
5
the
weeks.
19th.
This-
Yeah.
That's the
Thanksgiving
best
is
pay
November
period.
30th, dude. I'm like, yo, this is too close to Christmas. This is too fucking
Yeah, like
close.
yeah, that's like
Too
literally
much.
you have to put up the
November
Christmas tree now.
30th. It's about to be December 1st tomorrow.
Like
That's too
literally.
much.
Fuck the
25 days of
turkey. Where's the
Christmas.
fucking gingerbread?
Yo, that's
Put
too
the
much.
fucking lights out and
Yeah.
shit.
So like I'll say, we'll talk.
You gotta
Okay.
wait till the
Definitely
end of the month for
November.
2
But
fucking
I mean-
holidays. That's bullshit.
It's a good thing though, because I
Bullshit.
mean that's like hella good food though, like back
Absolutely.
to back.
Thanksgiving's
Same,
probably
bro.
Thanksgiving used to be my favorite holiday, but now my favorite holiday is definitely Halloween. I would say
I
because
think
it's
the
not
older you get, yeah.
because it's not just like a family. Like Halloween's like the one holiday that everybody just like you celebrate it with your friends.
Yeah.
That and New Year's, but New Year's is like not quite as
But the
cool.
last couple of New Years, I can't even remember.
I feel like everybody
I was
tries too
drunk
hard
once.
on New Year's because
I
on New
did.
Year's it's like
I chill now.
you
Like,
got to do
really.
so like it's New Year's. You got to do something. Halloween is like I don't care what the fuck I'm doing. I'm gonna dress up.
Yeah,
as
and
some
get
fucking
shitty.
trash.
Yeah.
goblin ass ghoul.
I'm gonna
and
forget my
fucking-
name.
Have a reason to look sloppy.
Exactly. Everybody
Scare
looks,
people.
Yeah.
Everybody looks dumb as shit on Halloween. Everybody looks
Yeah.
dumb as shit. You go to the bar, it's like, yo, you look dumb as shit too. Were you a fucking vampire, dog? Damn.
Yeah, you
With
used
no
like
cake.
filthy,
Frying people's outfits. Were you?
filthy drunk.
Were you fucking bitch? Oh, how'd you come up with that one?
Halloween is pretty
Dude,
lit.
so
now
many
that
people
I'm
about
an
to be
adult.
it, though.
Like, not,
I ain't got
many people
time
about
because
to be it
I really
this
don't
Halloween.
fuck with clowns. So I ain't even gonna lie to you. I don't fuck with them because I like when I was a kid, I went to the Six Flags like haunted house, and you know they were cruel as fuck to the little kids in that bitch. And I got lost with my
yeah.
grandma, and I like one of them shits popped out at me, and I just went booyah.
They do
like,
too much.
That's what I'm
Sometimes they
saying.
do too
Like
much.
with the look, like I was like at least like 6. Ain't
nah.
fuck.
Yeah.
Ain't been
Nah.
back since.
fuck that.
Ain't you? That's what I'm saying. Like
yeah,
y'all
there
was
about to be
young.
some clowns getting fucked up this Halloween. You know that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, don't fuck
People
with.
don't
And you know,
even fuck
people be
with
out
those.
here doing some creepy shit already. So I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
yeah, any clown I see, yo's on site.
So don't
Booking.
even come around these
Don't,
spots.
yeah,
Like,
don't
my
even
50.
try me because
Don't
I'm
even
already
try it,
sketchy.
homie.
That's true, dude. Because they had that whole fucking thing last year. Remember the whole fucking
Yeah,
thing last
yeah.
year? Everybody was a fucking clown. I was like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah, people
Guys
just
are
need to
weird.
chill now. Like, just
I just don't fuck
Go.
with. I never fuck with clowns.
yeah. I don't
I,
fuck
at the
with
circus,
them.
I was crying.
They don't
'cause I didn't
bother
fuck
me
with
too
clowns.
much. I just feel bad for them mostly. Like being a clown
Nothing
is
is
like the worst
fucking happy
thing.
about clowns.
Yeah.
Yo, I never
they
see why the
suck.
fuck they were for kids.
It's a grown man in makeup doing like fucking
Scary. Like, what
balloon
the
tricks and
fuck?
shit. Like,
Like, no, son. Never
Yo,
like
for real though.
Yo, they
making
literally
crazy
are.
noises
They-
and shit.
They
Like,
like a-
looked like an idiot, dude.
Yo, dude.
they're a
Just making
combination.
crazy
They're a
Your
noises.
wife, really?
They're a
Like,
combination of a comedian and a magician because they do all the
Yeah.
fucking they do like the funny shit but it's not funny and
like
they
for
do
a
like the magic
circus.
tricks and it's not magical.
yeah, like
They
everything
suck
just
at
makes
everything.
noise. Everything just makes noise. They got the little squirt of flour and then the little fake little like other shit.
Shout
got
out to
the
our
nose.
clowns out here.
Yo,
And then
we
they
just
make- no,
lost
they
our
can-
entire clown
They
base.
can actually make some nice ass like what are they, balloon animals?
Yeah.
They can make some nice ass balloon animals though. That's the only thing they're good for.
Yo,
Oh, this shit is hilarious.
yo. Balloon animals, I would like to know how to do that though.
Yeah, not gonna lie. At a family fun day at the American Legion when I was younger, my aunt flirted with a clown who just got off, and he didn't want to make me a balloon animal, so she flirted with him to get me a fucking balloon animal.
Was
Yo.
it a giraffe?
Yo, it's like I'm off, kid. No balloon animal.
Yo,
Fucking aunt.
I was at a fucking place and there was this clown.
said her name.
I don't even know if he was a clown. He was a dude that made balloon animals, which I'm assuming makes you a fucking clown.
Yeah.
He wasn't wearing
The
makeup though.
makeup.
He wasn't. He should have been though. I would have felt better if he was,
He was
wearing
off
makeup.
duty,
He was just
that's
a
all.
dude making balloon animals at a party.
That's like super creepy.
And I went up and I was like, it was like a party at like a David Chuck E. Cheese or something like
Yeah,
that.
it was a wake.
Nobody want a balloon? It's your grandmother, dog. Come on.
It's
Take
a
it home.
cross.
That's funny as fuck.
Some kids are mad. Where's the clown?
I went up
Kids
to
are
him.
vicious,
Like
man.
it
I wa-
pops out of a casket.
Damn. It's lit.
Oh,
I went up
man.
to him. He was like, "What do you want, kid?" And I was like, "I want to try to make one." And he was, he was like, "Come on, dude!" Like I was like 6
Yeah,
or
come on,
5.
dude. There's a line.
6 or
Come on.
5.
Y'all like, cool.
It'll take
Well,
a
that's
while.
I don't recall. I was a very young kid. I don't
That's super
when I was a
funny.
young kid. I don't recall giving a shit about line length, as I recall. But I don't think there was a line. And he was like, "All right, fine." And he gave me the fucking balloon and he blew it up. And then I like tried to do it and it fucking popped. And he just laughed at me. he was just ah, ha, 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 ha. I was like, "Damn, dude."
Like, fuck you too.
Why were you so pissed off? And second, I'm
If you
glad you're
ain't
not wearing
kidding,
makeup.
why are you working here? You laughing at
Fucking
kids.
Grinch.
What do you mean? Fucking
Exactly,
bad Santa.
dude. He was so stoked that I fucked up. He was like, "Yo, if you
That made
did it,
his
then you can
fucking
take my
day."
job. I'm a fucking clown. I don't do shit."
That's how it works, dude.
Yeah, we
Trick a
can't
kid
let
into
these
doing
kids.
it, and then they
Can't-
turn into a clown.
He just went out.
That's funny as
Fucking started
shit.
growing up.
That shit is hilarious.
That's hella funny.
Shit, again, shout out to all the clowns.
hey.
Shit, man. Kids love y'all.
For real though, how are you? What venue are you planning on setting up this next thing at?
I can't talk about that
Yeah.
either. I gotta take care of the bag, man.
Said
Oh,
they
man.
can't say it yet, Jimmy.
It's just no
I'm
New
bad,
York.
dude. All right,
Yeah,
so what
man.
day, what venue, what's
Who's on it?
Who's on it?
What's the special guest?
what's the ticket prices? How we got?
Who's on the bill?
Depending though, like it may be a free show, just depending on how this
Okay.
works. Depending.
That might be best because New York is expensive as
hell.
fuck.
Yes.
Yeah.
Expensive. People here, yo, you can get in for free and watch this. That might kill it in New York.
Yeah.
More
that's
so
what
than even in Baltimore. I mean,
Absolutely.
free shows anywhere are better than paid
Paid,
shows.
yeah.
I guess, except for the
Nah,
fact that nobody makes
Baltimore,
any
I feel
money.
like, yo, like,
That's because I'm still
honestly-
focused on like I'm sorry,
Nah, you
like
good, go
focused
ahead.
on like rebuilding shows again. Like I'm getting back into that groove. So like in the midst of Feel the Charm, I'm still gonna be doing probably like I'm doing a benefit show in DC. That's definitely gonna be November 25th. I'm bringing out my boy Riz. It's gonna be a couple other people in the bill. I'm waiting for all that to get finalized. It's gonna just be a benefit show for people under fortunate families that can't provide through the holiday season. Half of the money's gonna go straight to them. So
That's
it's gonna
real.
it's gonna be pretty dope. That's kind of like that's where my like energy is at right now. Like I don't really like money. Okay, like I'm gonna be taken care of because like I believe
It's
energy.
about longevity.
Yeah, I believe
tell
energy
people all
comes
the
back to
time.
you. So as long as you take care of people, you're always gonna be taken care of for
Like
real.
it's all about longevity because like now everything is bam and gone.
Yeah.
Like I want like people to be talking about my process of building a brand outside of knowing anyone that's on with a brand when I started or going to fashion school or having parents with money. So my grandma isn't rich, you know, like
Well,
just
that's the
taking a leap of faith.
My parents are stingy. But
That's the difficulty now. It's like I don't know, like you said, everything now is bam and gone.
Yep.
Yeah,
it's
so
like a viral
that's what I'm saying.
culture.
But that's the thing. Like, it now has to be taken back to the drawing board. Like, I draw my this collection is inspired solely off of the Liberian Civil War and the Sierra Leone Civil Child Soldiers. It's not based off of what this brand did. It's not based off of this trend. It's based off of something that I can lead with a message that can lead on to the next thing, that can lead on to the next thing. It's all about the blueprint that you're laying. Like, people aren't laying a footprint. You feel me? Like, you know how motherfuckers, they go and put the cement down and then go right on it? What the fuck
You
was
said
the
your brand
purpose?
is built off of what? That's what you said your brand is built off?
This collection is built off of that. It
It's
all
called
ties
Deliberation
into it all
Collection.
ties into the name Rebel Native. So I'm not putting out shit that doesn't tie to that name. And why the fuck would I go out here and put out a motherfucking emoji shirt?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, just shit like that. And that's why shit is bam and gone. Because it's just shit now. Like, people
There's
that
no
are out here
substance.
using, and that's what I'm saying. It's no substance to it. Like, people out here replicating Thrasher. Thrasher's already killed that shit. You're not going to
Supreme or
get
like-
bigger
yeah.
than them at their own shit. So why not go take that time that you're using to rip their shit off, make your shit poppin'? You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, for
Completely.
you're not going to get
Completely.
bigger than their shit. Like, Supreme has just capped at a billion dollars.
Yeah.
You're not going to be $1 billion Supreme Point too.
Well, how are you inspired by the shit you just, like the Liberian Civil War and all that stuff? Like,
If you look at child rebel soldiers, they were forced into this situation. Like, they were literally forced to make the best out of the situation. It's either lay down and die, or I'm gonna be a child rebel soldier and try to make a possibility of getting out. And that's like me in Baltimore. One, I live in East fucking Baltimore. I got lucky as shit to know how to play basketball and get a scholarship. Got lucky as shit to go to private school and have a great art teacher. Shout out to Myra Perel to like put that shit in my head that if you love something, take your time and learn it and put everything into it. And even with art, I didn't know shit about fashion, but I knew that I loved that shit and I wanted to know the background of it more so than the show. Because I'm very, very plain and simple. Like, if you see what I wear, I'm never too flashy. Maybe my shoes. But it's all about something, like I said, that I could wear and feel comfortable in all the time. And, like, that's, like, when you see this T-shirt, the message of this T-shirt, people probably like, wow. Like, it catches them off guard because it's like, I'm not using I could have instantly used like a grown man, but I use children. Because if you go and you research those images, the story behind those images are like, it ties back into not only the brand, but my personal life. And my brand is my personal life. So if I can't go out here and show something for myself, what am I showing? And that's why shit doesn't stick around, because why am I going to go out here and make a logo that Backwoods did? What does that tie into? Call that shit merchandise. Don't call that shit a brand. You know, like it's saturating the fashion industry, and like that's what you say. People keep recycling shit. Recycle it, but put a twist on it.
yeah, make it your own.
You get what I'm saying? Like, it just lacks. Fashion is boring now.
Yeah.
It's boring.
I was looking at some Instagram photo either this morning or last night, and it was this dude dressed in like all Supreme shit. It was like an all green type outfit too. I was like, what the fuck? And I'm looking at it, and
Supreme just knows that they're revenue now.
yo, they had the prices pinned to like on the picture. It was like the price.
Yeah.
Dude, the dude was wearing, I kid you not, like a t-shirt I'm wearing right now, except maybe not even as dope. Like it was a green shirt,
Yeah.
so automatically not
Probably
as
like
dope.
62.
We're talking 250.
Yeah,
I believe
resale,
it.
resale.
I believe
Yeah.
it.
Or it might have been a
But
long
see, I fucks
sleeve,
with James
which is more
Jabia.
expensive
I
than a
really
short
do
sleeve for
fucks
whatever
with
fucking
James
reason.
Jabia.
Still don't get that.
How do you
Supreme,
fucking
come
that?
on.
I fucks with James Jabia because if you know the owner of Supreme, like he does not fuck with that shit. He does not fuck with the resale culture. But
True,
like you
true,
said,
true, true.
like you said, when you peak,
Yep.
you have to accept everything
Yep,
that
yep.
comes with that peak. He couldn't let that shit peak and be like, all right, I'm gonna snatch this shit back
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
But
You
also
can't
it's
because
like-
not just that. Once you peak overseas, that's an instant bag.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bag.
You cannot take shit from overseas. And I'm pretty sure that man would probably be at 25 billion if he didn't have ripoffs.
True.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
like if I know I'm the only person producing my shit, my friends will call you out in a heartbeat like, Stixz did it first. Hold up. Is this your shit, Stixz? Did you do this? Stixz, look at this shit. Because they know like I hand sketch all my shit before I get it done. So if somebody did that shit, it's coming back. He once you go out there, you gotta accept everything that comes with you. He did something so simple, a box logo.
Yes, super simple.
You feel me?
I just can't. The fashion world just fucking baffles me because I have no clue why certain thing just catches on.
I
Like-
still have not grasped the content of
like just shit like that.
Shit
Like just
like
you see
that.
like obey on somebody's hat, and I'm like,
Yeah.
how does that just become a thing everybody wears? Like what the like I. It's like
rappers. I did my senior paper on fashion, gender, and hip hop. Hip hop drives fashion as fashion drives hip hop.
True.
Like literally, fashion drives off of the hip hop culture. Hip hop drives off the fashion culture.
Yep.
Hip hop wants to be flashy. Fashion wants to be fly. Literally, you put one poppin' artist in this raggedy piece of Supreme, it could like that semen and something collection. You put one thing in there.
There's a bug back there.
Definitely stink bugs. Get the shit out
Oh,
of me.
always stink
You
bugs
put
in here,
you
dude.
put one artist in that shit. Don't matter how much that shit costs. If that's your favorite artist, you're gonna buy it because you wanna know what? ASAP Rocky had he had Jeremy Scott's. If I could afford those shits, I would have got them.
That's very true. That's how it is.
You feel me? Like straight. Like now that I could I got a pair of Rafs, cause that like, if that's your style and that's what you can see, that's what you want. And I'm not gonna pay top dollar for Rafs. Hell no. But you have people that would go out here and
Shout out to the plug.
yeah, exactly. You have people that would go out here and do shit like that, and that's just how it gets like that. It only takes one thing. Like you gotta think, Supreme started from a box logo.
Yeah.
Fashion world just weird.
Is
too,
that just
though.
what they're doing now though? Like what else are they
they're into
doing?
full cut and sew and collaborations and shit.
Yeah.
It's stealing
Well,
shit also.
Yeah, but I think like Supreme
That's
kind of
all- that's
rose
everybody
when
knows.
like I think mainly from Tyler, the creator, and like Odd Future, but
LA.
also like even in New York, like I think Rocky had Supreme on in
That
the
Supreme,
Peso video, right?
The Supreme towel.
It's
Yeah,
crazy
yeah.
how people are just driven by that. It's
But
wild.
see, it's not
Something-
even that. It's how they wear it. Because when they wear that shit, like when you saw Rocky and Peso with that shit, you're like,
I
You-
gotta get that. That's
yeah,
how
it was
though.
like it wasn't just like because it was people were wearing Supreme before then, which is crazy. You feel me? But when you saw you saw two different things because
Yeah,
you
well,
saw
you saw, like,
Tyler
a
that was
skateboarder
chill.
wear it, you know what I mean?
Exactly, you saw
Like-
Tyler that was chill, and then you saw Rocky that was flashy with it. So you was like, oh, shit, I can get best of both worlds.
Mm-hmm.
And at that point, Supreme was like this, you know, like
Yeah.
you could get it. Tumblr made Supreme big.
big, very
Dude,
big.
well, fucking, I think like old interviews with like the Odd Future dudes, they're like, yeah, like we just skated with those dudes, so they just
'Cause
gave
Supreme
us
had
like
the deck
old
back
ass
there.
boxes.
Yeah.
They just gave us boxes of clothes.
Mhm.
Like there's the old
Because they had a
shit.
deck and they used to
sick,
let them
though.
because they had a half pipe back there and they used to
Yeah.
let them just skate there and they said if they had like beat up shoes and shit or fuck their shit up while they were in there, they would just give them oh shit.
That's tough. Tell Nike call me.
And shit.
Yo,
Tell Vans I
Under
need the
Armour,
sponsorship. tell Vans
Under
I
Armour's
need the
hot, too.
sponsorship.
Do you feel like people are gonna instantly grab that message from your stuff, like the same way they picked up on the vibe? Because you're not, like you said, you're not working off the vibes of other people. Like Supreme put their shit on hip hop artists and things like that. But I'm getting the vibe that you're not necessarily just on that train.
Nah, cause I want hood people. I want to bring fly to the hood.
Okay.
You wanna know why? Cause my uncle is a drug dealer, and before I knew about these these hip hop artists wearing shit, my uncle was wearing Prada, Louis,
Hey.
Gucci. You feel me?
Yeah.
So
Big
I would see him with
Damn.
fucking like the patent leather fucking off-white Pradas, and then I would go into Nordstrom and saw how much they cost. I'm like, he got money, you know. So then when I started seeing like young kids wearing that shit, I was like, oh, I can wear that shit too. Like, you feel me? So it's like, but it was in the hood, you know. Like everybody in the hood wasn't wearing that.
It's
And
kinda
like
same old
that's
shit.
like me now. I wear my raps in the hood, and if I get one more little kid to ask me what sketches they on, try to clown me, I'm smacking them. Seriously, that's because the hood isn't used to seeing different shit. The hood is used to seeing foams, Air Force, Jordans. So it's like I want to bring the fly back to the hood. Like I want people to think that this is the look that I can afford, even though it's fly. I can afford it. You feel me? Like that's what I want the hood to be. Like I want to be hood, like a fly hood wear. I don't want to be like street wear.
It's
I want to be
dope.
hood wear.
Because you guys have like the same mentality, but in different
different avenues.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I see why the collaboration was completely. It makes so much
Exactly.
sense.
Yeah, yo, like
Keep flicking that bug down.
Yeah, I just don't.
Yo,
I don't
yo.
want to freak out.
That
I went
comes
to
up
Key.
one more time.
I went to
Round
Keo.
two.
I went to Keo, so you know them shit.
I don't like killing bugs, honestly.
I don't.
But I will kill that bug if he comes
Oh,
up
it's
again.
coming
dude.
back up.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, I'm gonna have to kill him.
But it's gonna smell like sulfur.
Fucking Tyson in here.
Damn, dude. Dude, I'm sorry,
dude.
bro. Oh no. Oh, he's dead as
Yeah, he's
fuck.
done.
You can leave him
Get
there.
out of here, boy.
There you go.
Damn, dude,
Get
that's
outta
the
here,
first
boy.
life lost on a podcast I've ever experienced. Oh my god.
R.I.P. That stink.
You just
bug.
watched the end of a
I just
universe
did
right
not
You
there.
just watched the murder.
Yeah.
That is
This
all.
we just
Be a
stopped the podcast for
Oh,
murder.
man.
so-
Yo, moment
I
of
see
silence
that
or what?
screw.
Dude, he did not leave without a fight either. He fucked up my wall, dude.
Yeah,
He's
we gotta get a
like,
napkin
yo,
for little
fuck
homie.
you live from the
Staying
studio. Damn, dude. I almost feel bad, but I don't.
He was just done.
He wouldn't go away. I
He's
wasn't.
done, yeah.
He was too persistent, bro. Should have given him a mic.
Why not go that way? Why do you gotta
Alright.
keep going up?
R.I.P.
Damn,
R.I.P.
Damn.
Yeah, now we're literally like the same
Stink,
people,
but-
just in different avenues. But when you bring us together, it's like, damn. The
they
thing
get
about
really
it,
scared about that,
yeah,
too.
and we're females, so like
Yeah.
people, they are intimidated. But I don't know why, because it's like,
I'm scared
Oh,
right now. Dude.
But no, like honestly, like, you talk
Shaking.
to us like we're the most chilled, like easygoing.
That's true.
But like, just
That
don't
is
fuck
true.
with
I'm
us.
low
Like,
key
you
as
feel me?
hell.
Like,
Yeah.
just don't try little slide shit just because we're females. Like I've seen
Yeah.
people try things just because they know it's Stixz and Ace. Like, dude,
like people,
on,
people try to
like,
think
you can
that
trick
I'm
'em,
all
right?
nice and
I
shit,
know I'm a
like,
female. I don't know
from
I'm nice,
Greenmount,
but come
man.
on, like, except from Greenmount, man. Shit, like, it's. I've learned though a lot within a year just being with her because like I used to always think I was kind of alone in the game. Like nobody understands what I go through. Everybody thinks I'm a bitch, but I'm a bitch for a reason. And
I'm a
mean, her-
woman.
I know, yo. I had feelings. I'm coming from emotion here. And then like I meet Stixz and we're sitting together and she's like, yo, I'm not tripping. I'm thinking that too. Like, oh, okay, bet, perfect. Like I'm not out here tripping. Like,
Do you
I
feel
know
like
my-
it's harder coming? I mean, I guess that's kind of a stupid question because you've never been a guy.
Yeah,
So, I
I'm
don't
gonna
fucking
say
know.
yes.
Oh.
I'm gonna say yes because people try to play you, and they wouldn't play guys.
And
I
the
feel like
thing
people
is-
try to play me in the past. Maybe I just look like a bitch though. I could be.
But you're not. You're like the father's from a bitch.
And
That's why
I
I'll
feel
be
like
like, you
people
y'all gonna
try to
Jimmy? I don't know
insult
about
our
that one.
intelligence. You know,
Or
like,
just think because we're women, like we're gonna let certain things
things
just
slide. Yeah.
Like it's no problem. Like they're not really gonna spaz out, and I'm like, hey, buddy, I have a little bass too. Like you kind of don't want to go there.
I have mad respect for you. What you did. It was. I mean, at this point, it was probably in the springtime or whatever. And my brother and his people were looking into a show, and you guys all kind of like researched it out and just fucking called that shit
Yeah.
off. I was pumped about that.
I tell them, I'm like, yo, I'm the one. Like, fuck, like they can be mad at me. Fuck it, they can be mad. Like you're not coming to a show to see me. You know what I mean? Like you're
Yeah.
not a person playing on Spotify to listen to me. I'm there to just to make sure that people are still pressing play. I'm here to make sure that people are still getting shows. Like, I'm not necessarily here to be friends and like.
What was going on that made you call it off?
I do a lot of research. I always tell Stixz, I read a lot. Like, I read more than most people I know. So, sorry, when the opportunity came to me, it was too like. I'm not gonna say too messy, but not to be as polished as it should have been for who it was supposed to be. You know what I mean? Like, if you're saying you're working with this person, I'm expecting this, that, and the third to happen, and it wasn't happening. Yeah. So, like, at that point, I just told them, I'm like, yo, I'm going to do a little bit more research. So I called, shout out to my dad. I called his lawyer, like, I kind of need to talk to you real quick. Like, because they sent us the contract and all that, and I just, my gut was just telling me, no, like, don't sign this. Like, you guys have it, but don't sign it. Let me look into it. And they come to find out, my homie had sent me some tweets. It was the funniest shit in the world. He like, dude, you got to see this. And it was like, so-and-so is a scammer. Don't send her anything. She's not affiliated with so-and-so, so-and-so. And the tour is funny because the tour never happened. Like, I never heard anything else about it.
That's fucking awesome.
And then literally the month after, they got the Outer Bar show. So I was like, oh, that works fucking perfectly. Like, it was the Juice. It was Juice, Jet, Dom, and Don
Neal. Yeah.
Don Neal, yeah.
Right, literally the month after that happened, I'm like, oh, this works out perfectly. Fuck them. Like, one thing I tell people, I read. Like, I do a lot of research. So before you come to me, I'll know at least half about you.
So what they were trying to, if I recall correctly, they were trying to get them to pay up front or something like that?
Yes, it was like $1,500 for them for them to go on tour. And I'm like, first of all, I can pay for them to go on tour. If we want to worry about expenses, I'll handle expenses. And if I know this any better, if it's supposed to be this company, where's that compensation? Nobody mentioned, you know what I mean? Nobody mentioned that to me. And it's like, come on. I know I may not have a blue check. And I know I may not have, I guess, a Russell Simmons behind me, but I know what's supposed to happen.
They're trying to fucking play you, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
That shit pisses me off.
And it was so funny because I was like, yeah, we checked you out for years and blah, blah, blah. Right. Okay. Anybody can copy that paragraph and send it to somebody.
That's how
like,
they
just Google it.
That's
you know
how they fucking feed off people that just want that
and
fucking light.
It was like 4 different artists I saw like say, yeah, I'm going towards so-and-so. And I'm like, dude, if only I knew you to say, hey, homie. Like, and I sent 2 artists actually one time like, yo, watch yourself. Like, this is a scammer.
That's how they work, though.
Yes,
it was
they
fucking
be picking.
crazy.
I remember being hit up when I was younger, just like doing singing stuff and things like that. And I had this one dude call. And the thing was, and I almost don't even know if this was the right decision. I was probably like 20 or 21 at the time, 25 now. And he saw my stuff on YouTube and hit me up. He emailed me first, and I was like, all right, well, like it was like a long ass email. Like he obviously was directing it at me. And then we scheduled a phone conversation. I talked to him on the phone for like an hour and a half.
Wow.
Like straight up. But there was just, I don't remember what it was. There was something about the whole thing.
You feel right.
How old were you?
I was probably 20 or 21.
You just know though sometimes.
I remember he was saying I might have been, like I was on the upper side of the age spectrum at that time. I was like, I'm 21, like... He was like, yeah, we usually like to start training people from when they're like he claimed that he had worked with Justin Bieber and Adele and things like that. He claimed that shit. He was like, yeah, we brought them up from like when they were this age, but like you're like on the upper side of that. Like he was saying like they trained them from like 13, which is like
That was Usher.
Yeah, like, damn.
Are you talking to Usher?
Justin Bieber.
yeah, exactly.
You couldn't even say Lil Twist.
I was like, wait a second. I was like, wait a second.
Worked with Pitbull.
People that haven't even come out yet in 2011. Like I worked with Chance, fucking Uzi.
You be like, wow. I don't
Wiz
ever trust people like that. If the first thing they do is name drop.
But the thing I gotta give him credit for, and it's almost crazy, because if that guy was a scammer, he was like a really fucking good scammer. Because like, who the fuck talks to somebody they're scamming for an hour and a half?
You would be surprised.
Dude,
He's
they're trying to get some
persistent.
money.
I'm about to say.
Yo, he really-
He started to believe his own scam.
Yo, he was like, maybe I did train Justin Bieber.
He started to like believe his own
Maybe
scam.
I am Usher. Who knows?
Maybe I do have a fade.
Jimmy,
What?
I'm gonna give you herpes.
Wait,
Giving
something
it
on
to
doesn't feel
Justin
right about
Bieber, I've
this.
given it to Adele.
Adele,
Wow.
she has herpes from
Makes a
me.
star.
It's like, wow.
Wow,
I've trained
that's
them.
incredible.
Preparation
Wow.
H.
You heard all types of stuff. People that say they work with Michael Jackson and I work with this right. Okay, what do you want? I always say, okay, so
Let
what
a
do you
motherfucker
want?
say they work with Whitney. I'm slapping them.
I feel all, I've heard all types of stuff.
Oh, say.
I always try to
crazy.
get
Your
to the gist of
backup
like,
drug
How
dealer.
people
I
make
worked
that
with
their
her.
fucking business. Like there are people
That are
who
people
are
careers,
there are
yeah.
people that are
was
as
on the phone.
devoted to fucking people over as there are.
To really
People
don't
like
really
you
putting
guys.
the work in, yeah.
It's like, damn, how could you be that devoted to fucking people over? Like, isn't there an ounce of passion in you? I don't know.
That's
That shit's real.
and this is the one thing I want to tell people, like, all scammers are not qualified. Like, it's some publications, it's some, like, people that are put together tours that are definitely scamming artists. Like, I'm talking $5,000 to perform for 5 minutes for, like, 10 shows.
Oh my
Come on.
goodness,
Like,
yeah,
that doesn't
that's
make
some
sense. That's a scam. Like, you're not going to necessarily say they might not be a scam artist because they may have a business behind them, but it's still a
Yeah.
scam because, like, you're fucking people. Like, $5,000? Know what I could do with $5,000
Yeah,
by
that's a
myself?
little
Dude,
crazy.
You know what
I
I
could
mean?
rent the venue. I could fucking put on my own show. Like for
Exactly.
5 minutes, what the fuck?
5 minutes.
fucking minutes.
It's been a
No
couple
shit.
like publications. I just laugh like, dude, thanks or no thanks. It's not really gonna work right now. Like that.
Yeah, we ain't with
insane.
that.
Yeah, you know,
Damn.
the show bit I always say is crazy, and like especially here in Baltimore, we don't have that many venues. So like, it's like maybe 7 that'll let us in there. And then imagine if you have 100 rappers in a city, there's only 7 venues that allow rappers. It's like, yo, it's impossible to give everybody opportunity.
Yeah.
It's not that it's fuck you. It's just kind of hard to. Like, they got to kind of, like, focus on people they know. Oh, this person's definitely going to bring out 30 people. Or this person's definitely going to bring out this amount of people. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
so that's the game. That's why I tell artists just hustle. Like, make them want to book you. Like, make them have
Yeah.
to.
At least with comedy, like you can do comedy anywhere. You can do it in
Yeah.
a bookstore. You can do it at a fucking, coffee, like whatever, like bar, mainly bar shows in Baltimore. Because like
Yeah.
there's really only the Comedy Factory, which has their people already, and then Magoobies up in Timonium. But outside of that, it's all bar shows. Like,
Yep.
and yeah, the Crown has shows sometimes, and like those type of places. But like, I don't know. I can't see rap saturating that market at least.
Exactly.
No, absolutely.
Well, you're
It
saying there's
needs
only
a
like
stage. It needs like it needs a PA system. It needs like a bunch of
true.
shit.
you were
So,
saying there's only like 5. This is a tweet.
Yeah,
probably
yeah,
from
it's,
like a month.
it's like
There's only
5. Oh, it's probably an exaggeration, but it's definitely not 10. It's definitely not. Like, cause I've talked to venues, so like I know like who's gonna allow people in here, who's
Knock it out, dude. Fucking shift.
who's gonna like. So I know how it works in the circuit, and like Outer Bar, The Crown, Wind Up Space. Who else? I
Are
don't-
these just places that don't just like? Are they just not hitting you back? Or are they explicitly saying like, we don't do hip hop?
They
here?
just don't do hip hop shows.
Wow.
Cause when Riz, like when we were, shout out to Riz, like when he decided he was gonna go on tour, like 2 weeks before the tour, we were figuring, yeah, that definitely happened. We were figuring out, okay, where we're gonna bring him in Baltimore, and there were literally venues saying, oh, we don't allow that type of music here, and a lot of them were in Fells. So I'm
That
like,
makes sense. Yeah. Fells doesn't fuck with that. Fells
Now
is more of
was
a.
shit.
Fells is more of a.
It's like college, like
They
I
do not
play.
fuck with shit
I play in
like that.
Fells all the time. That's what I do for a living. I play professional music,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I like do like shows in Fells all the fucking time. Like that's like it's like a mid-20s white guy region.
yeah,
which is me.
yeah,
So that
yeah,
works
yeah.
perfectly.
And I'm not mad. And it's funny because I tell people I'm not mad at that. It makes sense. Like if you go down Fells Point on like the hottest, like flyest night, it's a good, cool night.
It's popping.
Fells
Fells
that's
Point
all
gets,
you really gonna see. Like, so I'm not mad that that's where they go, but that's the reality.
That's their clientele.
Yeah. So before
yeah.
you like complain and say, "Well, people aren't working hard enough," let's look at the logistics here and say they don't
Yeah.
really have that outlet necessarily, like an alternative artist. Or like, and I love all types of music, so I respect it. But like, that's just reality. So until somebody kind of like steps up and says, "Fuck it, we're gonna let them in the door," or like, "Let's open up a venue," it's always gonna be like that. You're always gonna have to kind of go to DC. You're gonna always have to go to a little
Well,
bit. To
I don't
New
know
York.
about
you gotta
always,
you gotta
but-
bite off like fucking like punk and all that shit in Baltimore and just do like house shows and shit.
And
Just
I fuck with
shows,
house.
Fucking, like,
Yeah. Like I one thing I do say, like before people should complain, I think a lot of curators should try to like switch it up a little bit. So if you're gonna have an alternative act, why not bring a hip hop artist on board?
Yeah.
If you're gonna do a house set, why not bring a hip hop artist on
agree.
board?
They're
Just
too
to see
focused
how
on the
it's gonna
market.
work.
There's a major kind of separation in Baltimore where the places with money in them are very focused on just keeping the money there.
Yeah.
It's
Yup.
like party like
Yeah.
energy, and I'm not mad at that, but why not try it just to see how it's gonna work? And usually it works well. Like it'll be sold out, people out the door, and they're like, "Damn, why don't we do this often?"
Do you guys
Yeah.
fuck with the Baltimore Beat Club?
I
I've been-
know some people that's
Yeah.
So, they're like, I mean, are they like popping in the city? Like,
Um,
that's like the only thing that
They're
I've
kind
kind
of
of heard of
exclusive
like
too,
that.
though.
yeah, it's coming up.
Yeah, they're very like. I think they keep it in house.
My intern
Which is
like,
cool.
a part of that.
Word.
Like
I can't
said,
believe
like
you have
building it.
interns. That so blows my fucking mind. You know how
Oh, I
many
thought he
times?
quit.
We both had interns at one point, and it was like, "Yo, this is not gonna work."
Yo,
Like,
Yeah.
can you guys?
I
I
need
need,
an
to
intern
find out
that's,
how
like,
the fuck you did that.
accessible.
I would love an intern, dude.
literally, all I did was like put on Twitter like, "Hey, like I need some extra help." Like, so if anybody really wants to get into like marketing and branding and shit, like just hit me up. And it kind of worked out kind of cool. But when you realize like, okay, I'm working 10 times as hard and I have twice as much as the work, and they're not really doing anything. No disrespect. I'll holler at you later, buddy.
Because
I can
like,
do this
I
by
don't want to
myself.
just be telling them what to do. I want them to be bringing
Yeah, I
shit
want them
the
like to be
table,
productive.
too.
Are you able to pay him at this point?
No.
Are
I
you
did.
giving him college credits though?
Nah, I gave a little bit of bread.
I mean,
I did.
I mean, mine just like,
Give him
yo,
a
can I get
shirt
some
or
gear?
something.
Yeah, it was mine literally. Because I mean, he had everything
Like,
for
yo,
my
you could-
brand,
you
so
could
he was like,
resell
"Yo,
this,
can I just
guess.
get shit?" I was like, "Hell yeah, man! That's what you. Yeah, hell yeah."
I try, and that's one thing I try to do something.
And I look out for him.
If you're gonna work with us, I always try to give people something. You know what I'm
That's the
saying?
thing. I would love somebody that
I wish
could
I
just.
could pay him though. Honestly,
That's true. I mean, that's the same way I feel. It's like I wish.
I've been in situations like doing shows, and I've told people, "Yo, you're not gonna get your cut because like these artists gotta get paid."
Well, that's
That's
the thing.
reality. Like
I'm thinking like
as a promoter, you got to take that risk for real.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're just not gonna get paid that night, and they have
Dude,
to.
yeah,
go home.
sometimes as a promoter, you might not get paid.
Absolutely, that's
You
that's
gotta,
the
like,
game.
But to make it anywhere in like that kind of business, you need to look after like the talent a little bit.
Yep. And that's my number one focus. Like I always say, if I'm gonna bring somebody on board, I don't like the word talent buyer. It just sounds like so like slave ownerish like type
That's
shit. Like
true.
I hate that. Like
Yeah.
so I always say, yo, if you can call me anything, just call me a curator for real. So if anybody be like, yo,
Producer. You're just a producer.
yeah, like if anybody
That too.
brings this person out, like I always say, okay, so what's the numbers looking like? What's the situation? If it's pay to play, okay, what does he get out the situation? If it's a free show, what do they get out the situation? Is it gonna be promotion? Is it gonna be an interview? Like it's stuff you gotta take into play. Like if you gonna give something, you gotta be getting something back.
I just
like,
consult through it.
yeah. I'm the crazy one. It's okay. Like I'm the one asking thousands of questions because they're important. Like a lot of people don't have people
I just
there
do the
asking
research.
thousands of questions.
Well, when are you guys planning on doing the next thing here?
Baltimore, I'm working
I
on
got
something
this
right now
big
with my
joint.
boy Crash. Yeah, we're working on something. Yeah, I just talked to Juice about it too. So
Hey.
we're working on something. Yeah, we're thinking Farmer West. That's why I asked you about homie today.
Oh yeah.
I ain't gonna say his name because I need to secure that. So, but yeah, I'm doing something completely different. Like I want to bring, because I always say, Juice Jet. What Bummy Cult is doing is amazing, and I want to bring that world into like I guess the kind of world we're into with
Yeah.
like Daft and everybody. Like it's a lot of good people here in Baltimore working. So I just want to bring the homies into finally because I feel like they're solid at this point. Like they got a good fan base.
Yeah.
They got people listening. Let's kind of merge it now and see what happens. So I'm working on that. Hopefully the 28th is what we're working on. Hopefully that works.
Of October. What?
Yeah, hopefully.
That soon?
Yeah,
Damn.
that's my energy right now.
Yo.
That is my energy.
That's real.
Look,
That's
we
real.
did a tour. What Riz did his tour in 2 weeks. He did 4 shows.
That's for
Then
sure
we did
a pop-up.
A3C in like 3 weeks. Like this is my energy right now. Like
Damn.
people.
Yo,
didn't know
Autobar
it's
still
dope.
hasn't even hit me back yet, dude. Damn.
They're shitty.
They suck, dude.
I love them, but they're
John Burkhart
shitty.
told me email them every week on the week just until they get back to you. And I was like, all right, I'll do
That
that.
sounds
I never
just
wound
like
up doing that. But I was like, hey, great idea.
Yeah, absolutely.
It sounded
yo.
good.
I was like, shit, it's Monday.
I mean, that's
That sounds
honestly
like dad advice.
because I think a lot of people are just finally getting hip to Autobar, so they're getting a lot of people saying, "Yo, I'm trying to get in there." I'm like, dude, they've been here. Like,
Yeah, they've been
They've
here.
been-
Shout out to
here.
Dom Kennedy who came to
Yeah,
Baltimore.
Dom Kennedy
performed
performed
there
out
for
of
like
bar.
$23.
Dope.
Damn.
yeah,
saying.
this is what 3 years ago. Almost?
Yep.
This was a while ago. So
Straight out of high school.
$23. What was the fucking inflation back then?
it's still a double weave for real. If you got
Another thing, we gotta get some more Baltimore artists here. I mean,
What,
not
up
Baltimore
here?
artists. I'm seeing artists to Baltimore. Like, you ever notice like artists skip
not into
Baltimore?
this corner stock. It
They
opens.
because there's no like real place to play. I was talking about
That's
it with
what
my
I'm
brother. I was talking about with that. He was like,
Soundstage
he
is
was
either
like-
too small or too big for something.
exactly. Well, that's the thing.
And then
It's
all
like,
the other big venues are owned by like
Super expensive.
I think
assholes.
all those
honestly,
like ticket websites and
Yup.
shit.
Autobar is probably, if I were an artist that couldn't fill Soundstage, like that would be the place I'd come to Baltimore.
I agree.
But that's the thing that I was talking about with my brother. It was like there, like these guys. If he was like, if I wasn't from Baltimore and I was doing a fucking East Coast tour or whatever, like I might just skip right over Baltimore and hit DC. Like I might
I
just
get
be
it.
like,
Yeah,
They go to
Or-
Silver
or the-
Spring.
I was ready to say, or Silver Springs.
Yeah.
like I might just like I,
Or
you
then,
know,
yeah, just not even Baltimore at all. Philly, then DC, then Virginia. Like,
yeah,
And then Georgia.
yeah. There's not.
They don't even
there's-
go to Carolina. So you're like, damn, yo. Rarely.
Damn, dude. Can't
They just make the
Carolina.
Carolinas drive to Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Carolinas will do it, but people
Oh,
from
yeah.
Baltimore were like,
We need to get
"Oh,
somebody needs to
fuck
put that
DC."
bread into a venue, like, and it's there though. Like, it's not like they
stingy.
don't have the bread to do it,
Stingy.
or like extend soundstage, do something. Like, I don't
Like
know what
no,
they're gonna do.
I've been saying honestly, if you notice, every major city has a Fillmore. Silver Spring is not like a super duper major city. Why
but
not
it's
bring
so
a?
close to DC.
But
Yep.
DC has so many venues.
Yeah.
Why not
But
make a
it's big
Fillmore
enough that you
Baltimore?
can have a fucking ancillary one right there in Silver Spring.
But I would put one of them in Baltimore.
The venue owners around here, they don't have
Does
the.
nobody go to?
They're too
Ramsey?
much. They might be coming from the other side of the spectrum we were talking about earlier.
I agree.
I don't want to say that the people that own venues in Baltimore are more focused on fucking people over than putting on the city, but I will say if they're not,
no, they're focused on making money.
They haven't
Yeah,
done
they
a
just
good
getting
job
the
of
acts that got the
showing it.
secured bag.
Yeah, for sure.
They're like, all right, you have a security.
And I understand
Oh,
that
you're gonna
too.
guarantee people in here buying fucking drinks.
'Cause
Yeah,
it's
a
like-
soundstage
Perfect.
promoter told me that
When
one
you
time.
own a fucking place and you got to pay X amount of dollars in rent every month, like
You gotta get
sooner
that
or
shit
later that shit
secured.
becomes your primary concern. Like
Yeah.
I gotta make rent. Like I fuck with the art scene and shit, but at the same time I'm paying $10,000 a month
I
in
feel
fucking
you.
rent.
Yeah.
I feel
It's
you.
like it's like you almost can't blame them,
Yeah.
and so I don't know who the blame falls on.
True.
I don't think there is any.
That's what I was just about to say because it's like they're trying.
Because
They're
they,
trying.
you see what soundstage do? They try. Like if they can get that opening act, they try to get 3 local
They
artists.
do.
They
They
really
do.
try. But
They do.
a lot
But
of
at the
these
same
acts
time,
that come
they
here,
make them sell tickets and shit. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
But you almost, that's what I'm saying. It's like the whole point of having an opening act, a local opening act, is a lot of times people say like, oh, we don't need local support. Like a artist will tour with his own opener. But a
Yeah.
lot of these artists, they come to a city and they kind of need the boost of the local people
Yeah.
bringing people in. And so it's like, all right, Soundstage is to the point where it's like, all right, we're bringing this artist in. If he needs local promotion, we're gonna hit somebody up. But like, we're not gonna hit somebody up for local promotion when they're not gonna promote.
yeah,
It's like, you know,
Yeah.
the only reason we're even bringing you on the first fucking place is to sell tickets.
Yep.
I
So
agree.
sell some fucking tickets.
Yep.
You know, it's just a fucking. Like I said, I don't know who the blame falls on because as an artist, you kind of want to look at the fucking venues and be like, yo, fuck you guys, why can't you put us
Word.
on? But it's like as a venue, you
business.
kind of want to look at the artist and be like, why don't you sell some fucking tickets in?
Yeah.
You know, it's a mutual fucking game, dude.
Yeah.
it sucks too.
Business.
I always
yeah.
feel. I would say like you gotta have tough skin. Like you gotta understand. Like you might get blamed and it's not your fault, but that's reality. Like people gotta get paid, and that's all they care about.
But at
Like,
the same
and
at
I'm
the
not
same
mad at them for
time,
it.
like I had my homeboy Donnie Breeze who is like open
Yeah,
for 3
shout out
acts
to
down
Donnie.
there. He's selling tickets, but it's like, how many shows can I get down there before I gotta stop selling these damn tickets?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's facts. Cause he's done. He just did the Bone Thugs joint.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did
yeah, shout
Ghostface
out to
Killer.
Donnie.
He did
That's dope.
Devin the Dude, the one we went to,
Yeah.
Juice and them.
Juice and them.
Juice
did
and
that
them
show,
were
yeah.
you so
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
So
how
how
many of
many
these shows do
times,
these
yeah.
kids gotta do? Until it's like, all
And
right,
they've
man,
all
they need
opened up
to
for some great
they
people.
and they be bringing out people.
People, yeah.
I
like,
almost
really
feel like
cool.
it's harder to catch now. Like I see. I don't know. I feel like the internet's so dominant that I feel like to pop off. I feel like a lot of those guys are internet presences,
I agree.
and so it's like I definitely appreciate the dynamic of establishing an audience that follows you in a live spectrum. But it's like to really, I don't know. It's almost like I almost feel like in order to really pop off, you have to capitalize on that internet shit because that's where the world is now.
You got to know how to
Yeah.
use it
in
too.
a way, and it sucks because the internet shit is so on that viral culture. I mean, I don't know. I feel like a cool thing to do would be like the same way you played college basketball and used that vehicle to study what you really wanted to do.
It's all about her. It's all about, like she said, playing the route.
Exactly. I feel like you could play that viral route, and this is just an idea. I feel like you could play that to establish some notoriety and then take it in a direction potentially that people don't usually take it once they establish that kind of thing. I mean, but that's the other thing. It's like she was saying, like once that shit goes overseas, people start knocking off of it. It's like, I don't know how that would work out in the money-making spectrum, but I feel like people...
In the long run, though.
Yeah, I feel like people...
If you got people bootlegging your shit, you made it.
That's true.
Very
That's
true.
Especially
true.
in fashion.
If you got artists
You
stealing
can't
your shit,
avoid
you
that
made
in
it.
any...
made it.
No matter how you make it, you can't avoid that eventuality.
Absolutely.
No,
Whether
that's
it's
something that I
from-
learned even in school, like with international
And so it's-
marketing.
I don't know
Can't.
how open people are to being in touch with shit that happens. I don't know. Like I only know myself, but just the way I live my life day to day, like I do my own shit, and then like the outlet into the outside world is usually over social media in a way.
Right.
I mean, I hang out with people and stuff like that, but like I feel like I don't know. It's almost like this weird dynamic shift where everything is happening on the internet now. It's kind of crazy. And
People are more open.
You don't even have to watch the news anymore. Just go like on your timeline.
Man, that shit on your timeline before the news.
Exactly.
Facts.
The news
For
can't
real.
keep up. They
Yeah,
can't fucking
but
keep
not
up.
just that, but that's how gearing towards the audience. You got to know how to get it to, like, that's why I said everything is so accessible now. And that's how you have to be, because people are on the move more now.
Yep.
People are working longer hours. People are out of the house longer. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though we're not interacting interpersonally longer, we're still interacting.
Yes.
So it's like, that's why you have to, even though it's sad, but if you gear people back towards this can create so many of outside of, like we
Yeah,
said, like,
outside of, yep.
you know, like, it's just knowing how to use it.
See, I feel like that entire vibe's coming back, like that wave. I think it starts off with like we were talking about earlier, like music is kind of going more in back to its roots type of direction, like it's becoming music again. I don't know if that translates to the entire culture shifting in that direction, where people go from this kind of like immersed in the internet thing to just starting to come out of it and be like, yo, this real life shit is dope. Like, I don't know if that's
Yeah.
like a thing that might, you know.
I kind of agree too, because like a lot of people, you see a lot of more people going to open mics, going to like their local, what's going on around now, and embracing it rather than saying, "Oh, this is just local shit." Like you used to hear that, like, "Oh, these are just local
You
artists."
actually
Now
have people
are
now
looking,
asking, what's
what's the
going on
next
that?
move?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing that happened with the comedy festival. I don't think like until something big happens, people don't know that shit happens in the city. You know what I mean?
I agree.
That's true.
And once they
Because
see it
Broccoli
happens in the
City
city, they're
Festival,
like, oh,
look how
shit.
that came up.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I'm
what
trying
else
to do
can I
with Phil the
see? What
Charm,
else?
man.
Like, when's the next like open mic or whatever? What's the next show? What's like,
Exactly.
you know?
And word of mouth is the best, because
Yep.
if you hear from somebody, you can hear their passion behind it. You know, like, yo, you should come to this. Yo, you should really check this out. Whereas if I could just tweet something and somebody be like, yo, can you just tweet this for me? It's no, like, you know, like even text, like after you send that is how I thought that you meant it, not how you really meant it.
Yeah,
So like it's better if I
Exactly.
just say it to the people, like, yo, check this out.
I'm
check my
really
brand
fucking
out.
bad at texting. Like, I feel like my fucking
I text-
inflections never
Yeah.
go over
I'm
in
always in
texting.
arguments.
That's
like,
what I'm saying, because I
because of
text
that
like
shit.
basically, sometimes I text in sentences, or I text off of how you text me. So if I feel like you texting me with an attitude, I'm gonna text you back with attitude.
Yeah.
You know?
Nobody knows why anybody's mad.
Exactly.
Why are we mad at each other?
Like,
I was just
oh,
having
I just thought that
conversation
you had a
today.
I was
attitude.
smiling when I
This is so
texted this.
funny. I was laughing at you.
Thought you
like,
call me a bitch, dog.
I said I got an ego
Call me a
problem.
bitch, yo.
What happened?
Where's the
Damn,
inflection,
man,
bro?
Like, fuck, I just
Shit.
got to press the fucking
thought we were
emoji.
Use an emoji.
Emoji changes everything, by the way. Like,
For
you
real.
use the right emoji.
Shit.
Fuck you turns into fuck you.
Hey, fucking crying, laughing face, dude. That's a good
Oh
one.
shit though.
Yeah. So what's the? We're all talking about plotting shit out. What's the next big goal for both of you?
Phil the Charm Festival for me. Like, I've always like.
So you don't want to
created
just have a showcase at some other place. You want to have your own fucking thing.
that. Yeah.
Fuck
I
yeah.
want Phil the Charm to be a thing. Like, so people know if they see that hashtag and I say I'm in, like, say Raleigh, North Carolina, they know, oh, yo, like Ace is coming here. Like, she's about to do something in the city with people from the city. It's gonna be amazing. Like, that was my biggest thing. Like, I want to reach out more. Like, I know Baltimore for the most part, And like I love everybody, but I'm like, yo, we kind of gotta like we gotta move together, but we gotta go outside a little bit. Like, and if they see us moving outside together, they're gonna be like, shit, why would we not join this train? Like, they're together and they showing unity and they showing love. Why would we not do that? And like, I'm pinpointing every major city because like I've been there and I've seen how they done it. So now I'm gonna do it the same way, just my way, basically in so many different words. So my biggest thing, like, that's the Feel the Charm Festival, August 4th through 5th is like what I'm focused on right now.
Next year?
Next
You already
year.
have the
Patterson
dates?
Park.
Fuck yeah.
We're getting it popping.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, so I saw you're doing some shit in Patterson Park soon too, right? Or
No, that's the Feel the Charm
That's the
Festival.
Feel the Charm?
I got the
Yo.
call. What's today? Thursday. I got the call yesterday.
Yeah, I saw you post
And
something.
you want to know what's
like,
funny about
yeah.
that? I pitched that shit in like March almost. I was on that ass like, yo, I need a yes or no. Because like if I can get a no at least a year ahead of time, I'm good.
Yeah.
And then finally they were like, we like what you're going to do. Like, let's set up a meet and talk. Like,
Yo.
I'm like, let's fucking do it. Like,
Yeah.
and I'm the type, like, I'm so driven right now. Like, back in the day, like, being young, of course, you had insecurities that kind of driven you away from not doing things. Now those insecurities are like, nah, you got to prove to yourself that you could do this shit. Like, yeah, you know, like, I'm scared. Yeah, you know, like, okay, I'm a little nervous, but fuck it. Like, just do it. Just go ahead straight. Like, no problems. No fear.
That's
And, like,
sick.
ever since I've been doing that, it's just like, oh, this outcome is great. Okay, let's do the next thing. Like, this is good. So,
That's
That's
amazing.
what's next for Rebel
All right,
Native? Yo?
is it Rebel or is it something else? What's going on?
I like that segue too.
But for
knows?
other than
He
the
just
drop
be
tomorrow, I'm gonna like step back on drops and focus on this drop, and then I'm gonna like focus on my homeboy Trey, like
Trey RX, yes.
with the natives, like, and then branch off into the Native Archives, which is gonna be my new magazine. So I'm gonna launch that
Is it gonna be like a
magazine.
zine or is it gonna be like
it's,
how?
Hey.
but it's gonna be it's gonna have food reviews of like hidden spots in Baltimore. Like,
You guys
it's gonna
fuck with
put-
Taste This? Yeah.
Yo, I was already saying like, yo,
Yeah,
by my crib.
I live
It's
right
by my
around.
crib.
Yeah, I live by there too.
I live on 23rd, man.
I live on like 29th.
Oh, walking
Yeah,
distance.
yeah,
All right,
pretty
holla
much.
at me.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it's gonna be like that, and like I'm just designing tour merch for people.
couple people, yeah.
Yeah, like,
That's
and then
fucking
like
dope.
I'm gonna like just step back and focus on
Enjoy life a little bit.
shit that
Yeah.
I love. Like, I wanna like focus on a spot soon. Like,
Fuck yeah.
so just like brainstorming and taking the brand to the next level for next year. Like having a true official like launch for the Native Archives. So
Dope.
I'm really excited about that magazine.
Because that's been brewing for like years, yo.
Yeah.
Like,
That magazine.
What is it called again?
It's called the Native Archives.
That's
Yeah,
sick.
that shit's gonna be sick.
So you're over by my buddy runs a place, Exit the Art Space. You ever been through there?
Yeah,
have
it's
problems
like
with
literally
them.
one block.
Dope.
we kind of had like a tiff. I still love you guys. Shout out to Jermaine. That was not my fault. Just for the record.
Yeah.
But we had a little tiff with them. So
Really?
it's still love. It wasn't.
Okay.
It really wasn't like. It wasn't really anybody's
So wait.
fault. But like
Yeah.
somebody.
Just
Who are you
miscommunication.
dealing with there?
I was dealing with Jermaine.
Okay, my buddy owns it. His name Pierre.
Okay, I know
So-
exactly.
Go
what you're
ahead,
talking
Pierre,
about.
dude.
Yeah, Pierre's dope.
It's literally
Yeah, I
Pierre's
met
block
him one
away.
time. Yeah, he's mad cool.
Pierre is sick. If you want me to link you up with Pierre, done deal.
No, you know what's funny? Like,
And him and his wife are fucking like
yeah, it wasn't
insane. They're like
it was
moguls,
a situation
dude.
like I was speaking for other people,
Yeah.
and like I was kind of caught in the middle of like the crossfire, and it's like, dude, no, I love everybody here. Like, it's not me. I'm kind of like speaking for somebody else. So I already like I kind of talked to them, like smoothed it over. It's all love.
Okay.
Like,
But
hopefully
yeah,
I can
but
go
seriously,
back. We can do
seriously.
something there.
Yeah,
one
it was,
day.
like, right in the hood.
It
I
was
would love
dope
to do
as fuck.
something
Like when
there.
I went through there and
Like,
walked
no
through, it was
lie.
amazing.
They got a dope like space
I
too.
would
It's
love
like a
to do
dope
something.
stage
It's right in the
setup and
hood
shit.
too.
Yeah.
Like,
But
dope
like
setup.
seriously, let me know because I got.
We're gonna get
you
it
know.
popping. Like I
Yeah.
told them that. I
Deadass.
said, yo, this doesn't like change my opinion. Like we're gonna come back. I'm gonna set up something. I might Trey could honestly. We'll talk about that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
in
We'll
my
talk,
head,
we'll
like-
talk, we'll talk.
We'll talk about that after the podcast.
Hey, damn, dude.
Yeah, I'm just
Solid
like
connect.
I'm trying to get like this 9th district reunion popping. I'm working on it. I've been talking. We're working on it because like I didn't realize it's almost been 2 years since like that first show. It was the Heartbreak show.
The thing is, honest. So it's my fucking brother, so I'm gonna fucking say it. Is 9th District like I know Chucky does the video thing and stuff like
Right.
that, but I don't think he's like still like rapping
No.
actively. Laquan, I haven't heard shit out of. Is 9 really just my brother at this point?
We're talking, right? Like, this is my pitch. And, like, I don't know if, like, call me if y'all mad, but I'm going to tell the pitch anyway. My pitch was, like, making, like, an affiliation, basically. So, like, you guys will be under the name 9th District, but you're doing different things. Like, you know, Dom works a lot with Bummy Court.
Kind of like a Odd Future type deal.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
I love that. It was funny when, like, he came to me, like, yeah, I think I'm going to, like, rock with Juice. And I'm like, yo, that makes so much sense.
Exactly.
It makes so much sense. Like, and I was like, I think, like, they have an open communication system now a little bit, hopefully. Like, last time we spoke, it was. But
Yeah,
I can't
yeah.
really speak. Like, I have different relationships with them all. So, like, I
Yeah.
can't really speak on it. But just from my point of view, from the outside in, that's what I think should happen. I don't
I
think
agree.
9th District should, because, like, people know 9th District. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
they know Dom
should
from
just
9th
grow.
District. They know
Yeah.
Jody from, So keep that and just do everything you want to do. It's funny because
Yeah.
Jody came out to the first Field of Charm, and I hadn't seen him in, like, 6 months. So just to see him and, like, see him smile and, like, he's in his element again, I'm like, yo, it's just a matter of time before, like, I guess they all, like, get on the same wavelength and they understand what 9th District is. I think they're confused.
Exactly.
And, like, it's okay to be confused because, like, at the end of the day, like, they kept working. And, like, you might work in, like, a different wavelength. You might go a different way. And it's okay. That doesn't mean you don't love your brother, but, like, you still got to work. You know what I mean? Like, you still got to make your moves. And I tell Calvin this every time. Like, I met you guys as 9th District. So regardless in my head, like, that's family shit. You know, like,
Yeah.
it's just always remember why it was built. You know what I mean? Like, don't get too caught up on the business bullshit. Like, because it's bullshit just to say you're a rap group. All right, we know you guys can rap.
Yeah.
Let's get to, like,
Yeah.
the important part for real. So that's my opinion. I love them all. You know, I tell them every time I say I love y'all. Like, you know,
Yeah,
regardless,
just
I'm rocking
rebrand.
with the
Just
nine.
call yourself
so
a collective now.
that's
Yeah.
my
That's it.
you
That's
know what
all
I
you
mean?
gotta
That's
do.
my opinion on it. Like,
That's smart.
keep it because,
That's it.
like, it's still the page is still everything is still active. So I'm like, I mean, why not?
Yeah.
Dom is
Exactly.
still working. Everybody's still working.
And it's not like it's not 9th District anymore. It's the same fucking dudes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like, it's
exactly.
not like they got new members. So
Yeah.
that's why I was like, yo, I really want to do, like, a reunion type show because a lot of people haven't seen Jody perform in, like, a year. And Dom hasn't performed in maybe, like, 3 months. Like, it's been a minute from them performing, and Calvin has performed in a while. So, like, why not come together?
Yeah,
Y'all
people
all- you
fuck
got-
with all those dudes. They come
Yeah,
out.
exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
They're all dope.
I was at one of them joints.
They're good, dude.
They're all good shows. Like, and I'm going to talk a little bit out my ass, and I really don't care. I tell her this all the time. Like, I don't know too many people doing shows in Baltimore. Like,
They can have people
Bummy,
come out continuously.
like, really sincere, genuine fans singing word for
Yeah.
word, like Bummy Court, like 9th District have done, like shout out to H. I just haven't seen it, and that's why those are my guys because, like, they get the formula. They understand, like, it's about the fans. If you don't have fans, you don't have a fucking career.
Yeah.
So you could talk all day and say I'm the best rapper, I'm doing the best thing. Where's your fans? If you can't get at least 10 people out, I really don't want to hear that
Yeah, dude.
conversation.
Fans are the, like, original GoFundMe, dude.
Go
Okay.
Fammy.
Okay. Go pay me.
Somebody has to save that bit for something like
Fans are the original GoFundMe.
Facts though, like
For real.
people forget that, and then they get real Hollywood. Like, I've seen people get like 500,000 plays, right, and forget how they got the 500,000 plays.
Yeah, but also it's like
Ridiculous.
still,
You
dude,
know what
that's
I'm
all
saying?
you
That's how the
got.
dude that
like,
made-
you didn't get a deal, you didn't get shit. You
Yeah.
got 5,000 plays. Or whatever.
Exactly.
You didn't really do anything to be like, oh my God, he's amazing. Like, yeah, you did some good plays. Yeah, you did good music. Okay, what are you gonna follow up with that?
Yeah.
And remember, people are coming to see you. So if you're being an asshole, they're not gonna come see you anymore. Like, you killed that. You gotta
Yeah.
still remember you're a person, and these are people coming to see you. Like, it's a lot of. I learned a lot from A3C. I tell her that all the time. Like, you realize people get to a certain point, and then their nose is up in the air, and it's like, dude, this is my show.
Yep.
Yeah.
My nose is nowhere in the air. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I provided this opportunity. There's
Those
no
are the people
reason.
that go the farthest too, though.
Yeah,
'Cause
you know
that's
what I
who you
mean?
want to
Like-
work
Absolutely,
with at any
absolutely.
level. You just want to work with a level-headed fucking person.
That's all. Some respect,
That's all.
you know?
But yeah,
Because I've been around good people, bad people, all types of stuff. So, like, now it's just like I'm over it. Like, I'd rather work with my friends. Like, I'd rather just be able to. I'm happy that I'm able to call you. Like, hey, how you doing? Like, what's up? So what's the next move? Like, are we gonna sit here and talk some shit? Kind of like how we was. Like, gonna talk some shit again. All right, cool. I prefer that. Like, it's plenty of people we can sit down and talk to.
Yeah.
Why not talk to your friends that you know providing good content? Why not help? Why not help each other? I always tell you. I said this last time I was here. Like, why would I not do that? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
why would I go dick or like annoy somebody when I can just be like, dude, I can say the same shit. Like, let's do this shit popping. It doesn't make sense. Like, people, they get jaded by like blue checks and like 100,000 followers. They realize that it's
Silly
about
broke.
the content. They forget that sometimes. So
Yeah, that's not your bank account, dude. That's a fucking dude. If Twitter goes away tomorrow,
a lot of these
You
guys
got
are done.
nothing.
yeah,
They're done.
Like,
they have no foundation.
fuck?
Like,
That's how you should be thinking. If your Twitter was gone today tomorrow, you
you gotta
should be
think
thinking,
about
I'm
the
good.
next move, dude.
I'm good. What am I gonna do next?
just be yourself, guys. Okay.
That
Just
person
be
is not
yourself.
up there like, shit, I can't fucking search you no more. Like, like your tweets were not being
I know a
missed,
rapper
bro.
right now that happened to him. They suspended his account. It was fucked up shit. Suspended his account and like he's still working. I'm talking still doing sold out shows.
Yeah.
So don't even like that. It should not change anything.
Exactly.
If you lose everything today, if the power went out today in the world today, it really shouldn't kind of matter. Of course, it'll be fucked up, but like.
Yeah, it'd be hard to tour.
Yeah, it would be really, really hard to try to get some, like, a show going. We're gonna be like
Go right
screaming
there,
over
rap
music.
in front of them motherfuckers
But-
with no power.
It's called Feel the Charm. It's like, well, you don't have electricity. We can't even feel the
Now it's
electricity
still
right
the
now.
darkness, which you get the point. But you know what I mean? Like,
We want to
Everyone
feel
bring a
heat
candle.
first. Do you have fucking? Do you
Go to
bring?
space.
Do you bring AC?
like, I
on
know
your
you
tongue?
guys can hear me.
Just follow the voice.
Stop talking. But yeah, like you just have to remember, like people, they're not gonna remember. They may remember your @name, but they're gonna remember how it was when they first met you. Like I always want to tell people, like when I meet you, I want you to be able to say, "Yo, Ace was a cool."
People
ass.
don't remember.
You know what I
you
mean?
did.
Like,
They remember what,
and if you
what they
catch
felt
me,
about you.
yeah, if you catch me and I had a bad day, I'm sorry, but like for the most part, I try to be cool. Like, yo, what's up, yo? Like, what's good?
Yeah.
Now, Stixz, don't approach Stixz if she don't know you. I tell people this all the time. Like, Stixz is not Ace now, okay? Like, that's why we kind of balance each other out. But like, for the most part, I keep it like super cordial because like. I wouldn't want to meet my favorite rapper. He's a dick. Like that would piss me. Like if I meet Hov today,
Yeah.
he's a dick.
So I
I'm
tell
sad.
people, approach people how you want to be approached.
Absolutely.
I hate motherfuckers that approach me like, yeah, I know me.
Yeah.
Like, like just be cool. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like,
let's
motherfuckers
enjoy
still to this day
conversation.
think that Stixz is my birth name. Then don't be approaching me like we know each other. You feel me? Like,
It's
And I
not
didn't know her birth
Asia.
name until like a year ago. By the way, guys.
Why'd you call me Asia?
If you call me Asia, I'm not even turning
and
around.
that's not even my
Sorry,
birth
I was
name.
talking to Ace right before we came up, and
I was
she told me
prepared. I said-
that was my end.
My bad.
But
Again.
yeah, like, like I tell people, just approach them how you would want to be approached if you were them.
If somebody came up to me saying anything, I'd be like, "Yo, why are you talking to me?"
See, that's how I see.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, that's how Stixz is.
But at the
It's
same
funniest
time,
shit in the world.
I'd probably play. I would probably
'cause
play along.
it's weird that I don't ever think that I would be able to be like a super famous person. Like, yo, I'm not that cool. Like, chill the fuck out. Like, I just smoke weed and make clothes.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm just me, dude.
Yeah, literally. Like,
I'm the
come
one
on,
that's
you want
like,
to
let's
smoke
take some
weed?
pictures. Like, fuck it. Y'all want to
Yeah,
take
I'm like-
a shot?
I'm like-
I'm that person. Like, yo.
Yeah, dude. That's the other thing.
They're like, let's take pictures. I'm like, all right, you want me to take the picture? Like,
You guys don't want me in it, right? You just want me to take a
I'm not
picture of
against
you.
it.
If we homies, I'm in that joint.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
I love that, though, because, like, you can't trust everybody. And I'm such a, like, people person. She, like, brings me down to earth. Like, yeah, they're cool, but, like, fuck them, for real. Like,
She's
I'm
gonna
like,
leave
"Dang."
tonight and be like, "Yo,
I'm sketchy about people, man. Like,
And she hasn't been wrong yet. That's the
cause
fucked
like
up part.
because I
Has
hang
not
with
been
my
wrong
crew
yet.
so much that I can sense auras. Like, yeah, I got my chakras tattooed on my arm. Like,
Ooh, dude, I need some chakras, dude.
Like-
I don't even know what my chakras are, dude.
Yeah.
you just gotta get with the meditation. People don't like their true colors is show like as soon as they step in a room. Like,
Yeah.
they can be real nice when they see you, but you gotta watch them when they step in the room before they see you. How they interact with every person before they see you. Like, as a motherfucker, one thing that I can say about our crew is if somebody come over to see us, we all gonna introduce ourselves.
Yep.
Like, if your crew come over and only you introduce yourselves, and then we gotta introduce ourselves to your crew, it's a problem. Because you
Yeah.
shouldn't bring nobody around that you don't want to introduce.
Yeah, yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
True.
That just remind me of what
Like,
Hype
what
said.
the no, and
Yeah.
not just that. What did the song say? If you at the table, you gonna eat.
Yeah.
You got a plate.
I've been waiting for that punch in. Shout out to him.
You feel me?
That's the
It all
last
ti-
line of my
like,
fucking notes. Remember I told you I was gonna write that shit down.
That shit is fire.
Put that shit. The last line of my
Seriously,
fucking
that's
That
how I
on my
feel,
tombstone.
though.
Fire. Yeah, like that. It's big. Like
I'm down with the meditation shit. I love that shit.
It helps.
I just
That
don't know what
shit-
my
We've
chakras
been
are.
here a couple late nights
7
listening to like
a.m.
YouTube guided meditation shit. like fall asleep, like
real
wake up at
focus
the
on
end
my
of it, like,
my fucking spirituality, dog.
That's
But
what I'm saying.
I don't fucking know what my chakras are to this day. I wonder if I saw them, if I'd be like, that
Now I
makes
see,
sense.
like, well, yeah, it's like 7 of them start from like your feet up to like your crown. So it's like your third eye, then your throat, then your heart, then your solar plexus.
Yo, I need some chakras,
Yeah.
dude.
Trust me, you get in balance.
Gotta find them, dude.
But yeah,
All right, what's your guys' social medias? Let's get that shit out there.
I'm not members of ADM no more. I grew up for real.
Oh,
Remember when like we were talking about that shit? Yeah, I'm Ace Matthews now on Twitter.
okay,
So like,
there you go.
I liked the first one too. Just
It
for the
was like
record, I
double
thought they
meaning.
I
were
remember we
Yeah.
were talking about that shit. I'm like, I grew up just a little bit. Like, I'm trying to do like the wholesome shit, I guess now.
Yeah, you almost kind of need that name
Yeah, I
out
gotta-
there.
yeah, I gotta
And
grow
also,
up
you
a
gotta
little bit.
snag it before someone else
that's
does.
what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
Ace
Yeah.
Matthews sounds
Yo,
cool.
and it's funny because I tried Ace Matthews a year ago and it was gone. I'm like, fuck. And then I tried it again like 2 weeks ago and it was there. I'm like, yo, sin. Like, I'm Ace Matthews again.
Memoirs
sin.
of Div DM is fucking taken.
Like,
You're like,
fuck
damn.
that. I know I'm gonna use that for something else. I gotta think about that. But your Twitter?
Oh, my Twitter, I think my Twitter and my IG are the same, I think. Stixz,
That's the way to do it.
STIXZ, AJA.
STI.
Yeah, I'm
That's a
Ace
dope way of
Matthews.
spelling Stixz, by the way, dude. I
Yeah.
fucking.
You want to know why I spell it like that? I'm gonna be honest. Because, all right, back in MySpace days, like, I had to spell, like, Stixz, regular Stixz. But I had other stuff behind my name, and it would make it, like, offset and one thing under. So I wanted to make it all one bar. So I was like, all right, XZ. Like,
You first of all
just
said
stuck with it.
MySpace days. That's
Yeah,
valid.
I had this name since I was, like, probably, like, 8.
Yo.
So that's true. I had this since I was like, what, 15?
Yeah.
My best friend had like this boyfriend. He was such a killer. Like, he was such a criminal. And, like, no bullshit. And they used to like call me Scooter. Like, that's what my family had called me. I'm like, fuck calling you Scooter. Like, you're not a fucking Scooter. I'm like, okay, shit. I'm calling you
kill me,
Ace.
please.
I'm like, okay. And it stuck. Like, to this
Ace
day.
works.
I was like, cool. I'm
Yeah.
Asia. Ace,
For
that
Asia?
works.
Yeah, exactly. That
Perfect.
It's
works,
like the
dude.
fly.
I like the fucking
Sure.
little spade emoji you have on your.
Yeah, like,
It's dope.
just
dude.
keeping everything
oh,
super
shit.
simple. Like,
Yeah.
I learned, like, yo, people have to know my name now at this point. Like,
Yeah.
now that they know my homie's name is perfect. Now they have to know my name now.
Yeah.
And they have to know who Ace is. So I'm a little afraid of
I'm
that,
trying to
though.
go backwards.
I know, and that's crazy.
I'm trying
But for
people
the
not
record-
to know who I am.
That's
the
super
more
crazy.
the more I think about it, dude, the more I really. I'm not saying you should go back to it, but you got to do something with Memoirs of a DM, dude, because I loved that.
I might have to
fucking
make that
Twitter
like a
playlist.
movie. You might be on to something.
True.
But
We
it
can
can
work
be
on
a
that.
short film too.
Something.
Short film
I will
just
so
my head
figure
up.
this out.
Fuck.
Trust me.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna give Jimmy his credit. I so promise it. Like, yo, he told me I couldn't
Special
let that
thanks.
up. And it was funny because like people would
Demetrius
ask me that. Like, it's funny. The person I'm dating now was like, "Yeah, so how'd you get your Twitter name?" I'm like, "Shit, shit, I can't."
Yeah,
Jimmy
yeah.
Selesky gave me that Twitter name.
Like,
Shouts out.
Okay. Now this is awkward. So, it's all good. Straight up. What's
What you
next?
got coming up, dude?
I was ready to say, what's next for
Oh,
you? right?
shit. I'm actually on a show at the Auto Bar coming up. Let me see what day it is.
Some comedy, right?
Sorry. Yeah.
All right, yeah, I need some
Um,
comedy in my life, man.
Look, and it's literally up the street
Sorry,
from
my
your crib.
bad.
Exactly.
I wasn't expecting this right now.
I know I dropped that. I was like, Eric, hit me with some blows, dude.
Spotlight.
Let me see. It's actually coming up real soon. October 25th
Okay, cool.
at the Auto Bar. That'll be fun.
What are you doing? We're
Me and
going
my
over.
girlfriend's on it, a couple
I'm
other
gonna have to
people.
kidnap you. You already know. Just call you like, hey, come outside. We're going to the
Yeah,
show.
for real though.
That's how I do.
Hey.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I'm a hoarder, a personal hoarder.
And I've been thinking like I want to do like different things. Like I want to do like a pottery class, like comedy shows and shit like that. I'm trying to like expand my horizon. That helps you creatively too a lot. Like,
Yeah,
when
because
do
you can
different
see
shit.
something in something else and be like, oh, I can take that for my shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I do that. a
Pottery
lot.
class is a good idea. You got somebody making pottery.
Yeah.
Awesome. I don't even know
And
how
stuff
that would
like
work.
that too is just like discipline. It's like training and discipline and
Yeah.
something else that you
Shout
can
out to
bring
my
back.
ceramics teacher.
She's a pottery. She did pottery. I guess.
It looks so fun to me. Just the whole idea.
It's
Just
so
looks so
fucking
great.
long
Like you
and
step on the
messy.
fucking pedal thing, and it's
Right.
like, ooh, this is.
So I didn't get to
Oh.
that class.
It-
That was like ceramics 3. I was in ceramics
shit.
1. I was making all this shit with my hands.
Damn.
So I did the easy shit.
Yeah. No, the pottery wheel. That shit looks easy, but it is not.
It doesn't even look
fucking
easy. I
shake
tried
it
making.
down and shit.
I tried making a piece of pottery when I was like 9 years old, and it sucked.
It flapped.
Sorry.
I don't even know what it
Too
was.
much water.
No, it just sucked. Like it wasn't like it was just really bad.
It never went up. I
can't make any
It was
excuses.
just, I was about to say it was just a
Cup.
clay.
It was just bad. Like I had
Nah, that shit
everything.
is
I had
ass
every
though,
opportunity to make it good, and it just
Pottery
sucked.
is hard though. Like
It's so tough when it comes out though. Like, actually, I want to do glass.
I was
blowing.
9 though. What do you
No,
want?
so you nine. He couldn't- I mean, he's not Picasso.
What do you
Yeah,
want?
exactly.
I was
Yeah,
fucking 9 years
Exactly,
old.
that's what I'm
Like,
saying. Like,
damn,
fuck
I
that shit's
sucked.
pottery. This shit's hard.
Fucking
That's
sucked.
hella discouraging.
Just
I'm
blew
never
up a
doing pottery
fucking
again.
balloon animal last week. Like, damn, I'm not ready for this shit. I'm not ready for this.
So nothing with my
fucking
hands.
pottery
Okay.
shit.
Damn.
Look out for my. I'm getting into forging too, so look out for that. Honestly, I kind of want to, but yeah, Jimmy, what are you up to?
Jeez, dude. At Jimmy Selesky with a Y on Twitter. Damn, I'm playing at Fells Point Tavern on Friday.
Yo, that's the spot.
10 to 1. 10 to 1. So any mid-20s white guys, dude, that's your fucking spot, dude. Hit it up.
Like,
Yeah,
Hit it up.
I would
you
say
have a
chicks
half
like
day
his
on a
girlfriend is super
Friday
cool.
for whatever reason.
I fucking...
Out of work guy or girl. If you're a bum.
Oh, no, I'm talking 10 to 1, 10 p.m. to 1 a.m., dog.
Oh shit!
That's not
What the fuck?
dude.
Yeah, I'm playing.
Fucking
I'm playing for breakfast tomorrow, guys. And then once fucking show up,
You want
dude,
your
like,
eggs done with some
you're middle
acoustics.
aged. You're a white guy. Show up for breakfast. We got fucking bacon,
Hash brown.
whatever the fuck else you guys
Potatoes.
like. We got all that shit. We got IRAs. Damn.
And guitar. Don't forget that.
And then I don't even want to fucking say where I'm playing on Saturday because it's ass. I don't mean it's ass, but it's just like it sounds so embarrassing to say I'm playing at fucking Applebee's on Saturday.
Yo, that's lit, yo.
Which one? They got dollar margaritas.
Yo,
I was about to say they've been lit
That's
the past
true.
couple.
Sure.
Yo,
that's
Which
true.
one?
I'm playing at Applebee's in White Marsh.
okay.
Applebee's in
Applebee's
White
in White
Marsh. Technically Nottingham, but I'm gonna go with White Marsh on this one. I'm gonna go with White Marsh. I'm playing Applebee's White Marsh from. You guys aren't gonna fucking.
Wait, when is it? When is it?
You guys.
It's
aren't gonna-
this
It's
weekend.
not
Yes,
ass,
this
by the way,
weekend.
This isn't
Jimmy.
gonna be
Fucking
out
dollar
yet. You didn't have to even
Hey,
say
my
it.
homie DJs of Applebee's.
I might
he be
put it
like, yo,
out.
that shit be
You
lit.
didn't have to say it, dude.
All right. All right. Never mind.
Yeah.
Never
Comes
mind.
out on Monday.
Guys, I'm not doing shit. She just left it there. At LFTS Podcast on everything. Instagram and Twitter. Check us out on Laughable. It's
Yeah,
like a
yeah, check out Laughable. That it's on iTunes right now for iOS and shit.
not on
It's-
Droid yet.
It was supposed
Not
to
on
be out
Droid.
in the summer for Droid.
Hey, we still got time, dude. It's only October 13th.
It's still
dude.
fucking hot
Hey,
out, dude.
hey, you
It's
guys
hot
got
as shit
time. Put that
outside.
shit out. We're on it. We're gonna act like it came out 2 months ago. We won't blow up your spot
Yeah,
at all.
shout out Ned. Laughable is like a better fucking podcast. You can look up who's on a podcast if they're in the database. Go to their profile and see
It's
what
an
all the other
index.
podcasts are on. It's an index.
An index. Think
Mainly
of it
for
that way.
comedians right now, but it's expanding. It's broadening the
Be anything.
horizons.
Yeah, yeah.
Check that shit out.
You want to give out any shout outs?
Yeah, I want to shout out my grandma.
Shout out Granny.
Shout out Granny.
And
Shout out
you
my
know,
dad.
Yeah.
He just like almost like had a heart attack. Oh, he did have a heart attack. I'm not gonna say almost last week.
Shouts out.
And like he
Yeah,
told me
shout
like
out,
you
yeah.
better go to fucking A3C. So I went to A3C and we made it. Like we're here talking to Jimmy.
Yeah, man.
that's the
Shout
way
out
to
to
do
my
it.
grandma. And shout out to my brother Chris over there doing this thing in the Navy in Cali. Yeah, we out here.
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
Till
See you next week.
I was the troublemaker, now we switched them places. Cause I'm more than let them slide, you more than let them buy. Your heart became cold as you got old. And I can't blame you, cause the same ones you hung around, they betrayed you. So you feel like it's no love in the world, but that's not true. You got a look in your eye, and that's not you. And I want you to know that I got you like you got me. I'ma fit your shoes, cause it's time to step out. I gotta be the man like you always wanted. I won't leave you, man. Through hell and back, and all I really want is my brother back. And all the last smile that we used to crack. Tell mama that I love her strong and it's back in full effect. And I know